Hello, everyone. I appear to be live, it would seem. Perfect. How are we all today? Doing good? Let me just make sure I've got chat up in front of me, because of the nature of this stream, I have to do chat a slightly different way. 1 second before I can properly see all of you. I actually have to look at chat on my phone today. Live chats, pull that up, and the option down, there we go. Perfect. Hello boss, hello Mr. PK, good to have you both here. There you go, just slap chat right in front of me there. Perfect. Oh. Apologies if I sound a bit slow this morning, or this afternoon I suppose. As you can tell, I'm very tired. Not been awake very long, but I'm here to do a bit of a live stream. Hi Elia, good to have you. I'm doing a bit of a live stream today, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because I need to do some prep, obviously, for the BG3 one-shot that I'll be doing on the 17th of August as part of the charity event that's going on at the moment. So I wanted to do some work on it. I've gotten everyone's character sheets down and such like that. Everyone's characters are ready to go. I just need to start making the maps. As far as the campaign itself, it is actually written. I just need to, or the one-shot I should say. I just need to actually do the Foundry stuff. Hey Sin. I am your train entertainment, Sin. Hello, Liz. Hello. So yes, the goal today is just going to be a bit of a chill stream, just slowly cracking away at this. Maybe you guys can give me some advice. Brainstorm some stuff together. Hi JP, good to have you here. I'm doing alright, Lewis. Right. First things first, I need to create the first scene. I'm still learning Foundry. So you'll have to forgive me. Where's my caps lock on? And it is a learning curve. I'm going to show that in yet. Navigation name. Tavern. Background image should be. Not sure how much. Yeah, so you guys can see the pop-up windows. Okay, good. I was hoping you'd be able to. So I have maps already prepared. It's just that I need, because I nicked them from Descent into Avernus. So I just need to figure out exactly what to do in what order. Doing a D&D workshop, need me to call Kirk? Honestly, if he shows up, that would be extremely helpful. Probably. Doing a D&D one-shot? Yes, I am doing a kind of what-if one-shot for as part of the charity event stream that my friend Red is doing. You probably, if you head over to her channel, I'm on there quite a lot actually at the moment. And basically there was part of like the incentive to like, you know, get people to donate, because the whole point is that like we had like a few milestones and all that, and it's going to a good cause. It's going to Fibromyalgia UK, and basically we met the full donation goal within the first day. So I'm not only going to be doing this campaign, I've got to do another one as well. Call of Cthulhu, which is going to be fun. I'm going to say we'll do the nighttime version. Yeah, so basically I've nicked a bunch of maps from Descent into Avernus, made by some very talented people all over the internet who I will be giving proper credit to when the time comes. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Are you using World Anvil? No. This is Foundry. This is a virtual tabletop. Foundry virtual tabletop. Basically, it's kind of like Roll20, except it's infinitely better in every single way possible. Foreground elevation, background elevation, background color. I don't need background color. We'll see. If I just do it as pure. I'll do it as kind of a grey for now. And then, yeah. So this should. Okay. Elf Song. Can we go to it? Can we go to Elf Song? Oh no, I've messed something up, haven't I? Grid lighting, ambience, journal entry. Oh, this is all a bunch of stuff I don't know anything about. You can even run on trains, it's the best. Let's see, I'm just making sure. Yeah, oh, they could have weather effects. Oh. So I'm literally brand new to this. I'm learning this for the first time. I've played in Foundry before, but actually building stuff in Foundry is a bit different for me. Show navigation. I think that's what I need to do. There we go. So we have the Elf Song Tavern here. So this is the upstairs. And this is the downstairs. How do I get it? Or which one's the upstairs? Which one's the downstairs? Okay, this is the downstairs. So how do I get it to just show the downstairs? That's all I need. Foundry VTT. Yeah, hi, Shorty. Yep, that is my plan. I am in the process of learning it, though. Isn't it a subscription-based thing for DMs? No, it's a one-time purchase of the license, because there's not, like, any server costs or anything, because technically I run it off my own internet. No. It's not a subscription-based thing at all. It is a one-time payment, which is quite nice. So I just needed to show this bit. Configure. Generate thumbnail image. Ah, it started. I was still on the waiting screen. Oh yeah, you have to refresh. Hi, Dex. Yeah, one-time purchase and make it a server. Yep, that is it. A little bit of darkness maybe, and then like I have to put some lights down. Lighting controls, draw light source. Ah, I see. So we're going to have a bit of a... Ah, I see. Well, that's cool. And then you can turn it off and on. Is that like a fire? Transition to darkness, reset fog of war. I see. Right, okay. That makes sense. Maybe I will do the daytime version though, actually. I think that might be a bit better. You're playing today, but it's been months? Oh, damn! We're playing D&T for the first time in a couple of months. Right! Oh, well, have fun. That's going to be a good time. Ooh. Did I just get a Discord notification? I shouldn't be able to get Discord notifications while I'm streaming. But we'll see. Yeah, let me I might change this to the daytime version. Just because it might be easier for me for my first map. Hold up. Change to Elf Song Tavern daytime. Boom. Save changes. There you go. Bit brighter. Put on like a light source and such like that. Your group has been having scheduling conflicts for a solid 4 months now. I'm quite lucky because all the groups I'm in are actually pretty good on the whole scheduling thing. Hey, Vlad. Hope we're doing the God's work. Also, 10k hype train. Yeah, I know. Apocalypse Week absolutely accelerated the climb to 10k. My daily sub gain has doubled. It's been insane. I don't know what's happened there, but yeah, it's been pretty crazy, all things considered. How do I make you bigger? Ah, I see. Intensity, darkness, activation range, tagger, press enter to complete. Okay. Light animation type. Flickering light? Yeah, that's probably right for like a fire. I did see that. Congrats on 10k. Yeah, nearly. It's going to be... I think we're less than 100 away now. No matter where you came from, boy, no matter how famous you get. I'm not going to get famous. Honestly, once we hit 10k, that's kind of me, like, just like, yep, I've done what I set out to do. I don't care what happens now. I don't ever plan on being famous. Don't want to. Don't ever want to. It's literally the final countdown. I'm so glad you get the recognition you deserve. I'm coming home from a trip today, so I can't wait to finally continue your Latel playthrough. Nice. Oh, hi, Voltage. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I've got chat on my phone today, because there's nowhere I can really put it on my main screen where I can see it and still see everything that I'm doing. Right, so I need to... In fact, actually, I could probably plop the guys down in here. Unfortunately... So, these are the characters that we're going to have in the campaign. Because... I've got 6 players. We had 7, then one unfortunately had to drop out, and I let them choose from the cast of BG3 who they wanted to play. So, unfortunately, the Astarion player is the one that's dropped out, so we're going to have Dark Urge, Gale, Karlach, Minthara, Shadowheart, and Will. Those are our characters. So I might plot them down and just see how they interact with the environment. Let's control Will first. Oh, so this is what Will can see. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So maybe if I go... That gives me an idea of what they can see. I'm going to transition to daylight, and then... That should show... Token control... Okay, so why do I not have any lighting? Why do I not have any lighting? Hi, Suku. Good to have you here. Yeah, you've got Dirge. Yeah. First time having a day off while you're live. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Lae'zel is busy on the astral plane, I imagine. Yeah, so the justification for it will be that, like, Lae'zel, she's gone off of Orpheus. And, what to do all that stuff. And Astarion, I guess now, we'll just say the campaign happens, but the one-shot happens during the daytime, so we can't be around. Because what it is it's a what-if, basically, based on Karlach going back to Avernus. And the whole point is, like, you know how in the epilogue she says, oh, I found this forge and these blueprints, we could potentially fix my heart. That's the one-shot. Does the character have senses? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, I've messed something up here. Well, the token name is Dirge, that's wrong. That's Will. Display name never displayed, represent actor Dirge. Oh, I've put Will down. You will. What are you on about? Elevation, token height, token disposition, show on token on taskbar. Appearance, vision. Vision enabled, vision range 0. Vision mode, basic vision, dark vision. I see. You have 2 wills, I think. Do I? No, I only have the one. Oh, what happened to Dirge? Whoops. Did I accidentally make his... What happened here? Oh, I know what the problem is. Watch if I edit. Token... Why? Why is Dirge different? Ah, god damn it. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna fix this, because I'm messed up. Why is it not changing? You'll have to give me a second, everyone. What is going on? There's no reason why that should be happening, because I have to actually rename the file, I think. 1 second, all. 1 second. That's so strange. Chill. As you can see, this is already scuffed. Right, Dirge token 2, select. There we go. I gotta change it for his portrait as well, but it should be fine. There you go. Should be fixed. No, nope. 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 Right, now I need to delete this token. Oh. Now Dirge should be back. There you go. We've got actual Dirge. So why don't they have any vision? Why is there no light? Lighting controls. ETL presets? Torch. Oh, I see. Oh, that's flashlights. Also, chat on the screen isn't moving. Why is chat on the screen not moving? That's very strange. Oh, it's just a bit laggy today. Don't know why. Yeah, chat seems to catch up with itself every so often. Sorry guys, it's going to be a bit scuffed today. I do apologise. Maybe if I do this and then leave it in the corner, it'll be fine. Oh, well, thanks for coming by, Shorty. Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's lagging a bit because I didn't have it focused, but now I do. Oh, you're playing BG3 with Boss? Nice. Hope you guys have fun. Maybe I could do a... So if I go for ATL presets and go for... Maybe if we do like a candle sort of thing. Create. Candle. Scale. And then... Why is that not? Draw a light source. Oh, perhaps it just needs to be a big light source, like a... Oh, I see. I see why. I see why. Because I'm stupid. That's why I'm stupid. Because what I need to do, basically, if we say the sun is, if the sun is here, whoa, drag it all the way across the map, and then edit it to be the sun. Because now if I click on Dirge, yeah. Why have I lost control? There we go. Yeah, so now there's the light, but then if I make the walls, I see. I see. Now I understand. It's extra scuff for you. You're going through tunnels. Yeah, you're just chilling in the VC. You just kill Spider-Man. Finally, yes, I have now created the sun. That's why Astarion can't be in this campaign. Walls, wall controls. So what, do I just draw the things? Let's have a look. Walls, basic walls, terrain walls, invisible walls, ethereal walls, draw doors. Secret doors, window. Oh. Alright, so where would... I'm guessing these would be windows. So if I do... like, windows... Oh, that's sick. Oh, I love Foundry. Oh, I love Foundry. Because I want to make it at least visually appealing, because this is all going to be on stream. So I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, let's get the windows in. See you later, Sin. Is it top down? I'm new to this. Yeah, so this whole thing will be top down because it's like when you have like battle maps and such. So you can move the if I go back to token control, you can kind of move the tokens around. So this is what Dirge can see. So obviously when I put the walls in, the only light that'll come through will be like through the windows and through the light sources I make. But you can see like I can control where Dirge is going to go, so that like the light kind of shifts. I mean, obviously at the moment, because I haven't set it all up, he can just kind of walk through the walls. But once this is all set up, the players will be able to like move around because they'll each have their, you know, their own unique counters and such like that. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Evil Dirge wouldn't be able to join, so it's a redeemed one. Yeah, so the story of this is going to be that like everyone kind of took their like best, like good route. With the big decision at the end being that we sided with Orpheus instead of the Emperor. Because fuck the Emperor. What program are you using? This is Foundry VTT. This is a virtual tabletop program that is better than Roll20 in every possible way. And it's my personal favorite. If we do kind of like this... Basically, just kind of setting the scene. Today is mainly just me learning how the basics work. Once I kind of understand how to pilot Foundry, to say the least, I'll be able to do this whole thing very, very quickly. Boom. Bam. Bap. Right there. I know it seems like a lot of gaff, but honestly, when the actual map itself is finished, it's going to look so nice. Now I just have to... Ooh, don't want to do that. I have to draw the walls. Your aerial storm build is a Give Yankee Storm Sorcerer plus Tempest Cleric. Nice. The classic combo. Right, and then if we just do basic walls. So now that basically now if I show this, so I go back to Dirge, all the stuff coming through the windows. Now if I make a wall, for example, if I make a basic wall for, let's just say, here, how to do it to there. You see how it kind of blocks the light a bit? You can kind of control the point where the wall begins and ends. I suppose you can, no, okay, so that's not quite how it works. Okay, it's not like paint. You can... I'm hoping Foundry will just kind of automatically connect the points. What's Minthara doing? Minthara is she's here. One of my players really loves Minthara, to be fair. I understand it. So she asked if she could play them, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll just make a little tweak. Basically the idea is that instead of like the characters all just going their separate ways immediately after the ending, they stayed behind to help rebuild Baldur's Gate as part of like the restoration effort. So that's why it's a kind of a what if scenario, except for Karlach, obviously you had to go back to Avernus, and as such she's there like barking orders at people. That's kind of her deal. So yeah, now in theory, if I go back to Dirge now, just to kind of check and see, because the sun's coming from that direction, there you go. So all that light is blocked, and I shouldn't be able to just walk through those walls. Yep, I get stopped. And that's how it works. That is how Foundry works. Yeah, it is red. Hi, Alice. Probably planning on taking Menzo Brands. Yeah, probably, but... Yeah, but Minthara's here for this campaign. Or this one-shot, I should say. I keep calling it a campaign. It's not a campaign, it's a one-shot. Unless it goes completely off the rails, in which I have to make it a campaign. Which, again, there will be donation incentives during the actual day, where if you guys donate a small amount of money during the game, you guys will be able to influence what happens through, well, we'll say wild magic effects, shall we? It'll be kind of a wild magic effect sort of deal, which I think you guys will quite enjoy. Why am I hearing... I should not be hearing Discord notifications. Am I crazy? Or is that part of the music that I'm listening to? I think it might actually be. I think it might be somebody trolling me with this music. It's Discord noises and lo-fi, come on. That's so mean. Because the thing is I've played with this group of players before. I guarantee if I don't put walls bloody everywhere, they will immediately just decide to run through them. They're a bunch of nutcases, honestly. Fun nutcases, but still nutcases. And the door will go there. So Minthara is a construction foreman? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I pictured her as. Because I think it would be funny as hell. Because she's like this noble leader type. Like she's a noble woman in their own house, right? I can almost guarantee she'd be barking orders at people. And I don't know, that visual was just funny. And it was a fun way to justify her being here, so... I mean, come on, it's a one-shot. We don't have to take it too seriously. It's like those kind of like non-canon like OVA episodes of like shows and such. It's just meant to be a bit of fun. It doesn't have to make sense. Yeah, just a chill stream where we're building stuff. The voices. That was a DC notify? I see, okay. Will he include Minthara's Underdark shenanigans, since she knows she wants to reserve her house and make the drow for Segloth? Maybe. To be honest, if Heart of Avernus goes well enough and people enjoy it, I would be more than happy to continue it. Maybe like with a different one-shot kind of set in the same timeline of sorts. Maybe we could do like a Minthara goes to the Underdark chapter with everybody and kind of have a fun time with that. I would be totally down, but people would have to, well... Right, so we've got walls all around now, so why... Where's the sun? Why are my windows... Okay, so basically the light is kind of coming in. There's... Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see. I've missed a wall somewhere. Ah, I see. I've missed walls here. There we go. Now, I see. So this is just what Dirge can see. So now, yeah, now he can see out the window, look. But only a little bit. Why can he go through the wall? Oh, because I'm dragging him. Yeah, because I'm the DM, I have more control, but if I actually control them properly. Yeah, so now he can see throughout the window. Yay! So now we just need to put some lights. They're not cases, but they're fun cases. So in theory, what if one of your players has a high enough strength to literally run through the wall? Well, when Karlach show... I'm going to have Karlach show up like the Kool-Aid man. Karlach is going to be played by my good friend Gold, so Golden Fire 2000. So, and he loves Karlach, so it's going to be a fun time. Yeah, I need to put a light source into the building. Yeah. I'm just remembering how physics works. Don't worry about me. Right, so light controls. We need to draw a light source, and I want it to be... Let's get the fire first. Let's get a big light on the fire. Let's do that. And we'll make it a light animation. Let's have it be a flickering light. Yeah, flickering light. Why not? Animation intensity. Let's do a little bit of an intense animation update. Control Dirge. And there you go, we have the fire. But it's not flickering. Why is it not flickering? Game's not paused, so... And look, it can actually show me where like the light is gonna be stopped because I've got the ring here, and you can see there's going to be a shadow there. It's a very nice system. Hi, Isra. Been a while. Karlach would definitely do that, yeah. Is this dirge resurrected by Jurgle? Yuppers. I can show you the, do you want me to show you the character sheet, actually? I can show you guys the character sheet if you like. Here's Dirge's character sheet. So you will notice, like, I've got the stats up here. I did fudge the stats a little bit so that none of the players felt, like, too underpowered compared to each other. So what I did was, like, gave them the ability to, like, I said they're gonna each play their base class, but they can choose the subclass. Luckily, the player who's going for Dirge chose Storm Sorcerer. Perfect. So they got, like, all the cool stuff, and I did some, like, homebrew shenanigans with some of it. But they've got all their stuff. And I also let them choose a feat. They went for the chef background, so Dirge has opened a soup kitchen during the rebuilding efforts, so he's feeding the people who have been displaced. It's actually very sweet. And obviously we have a ton of spells and such. But yeah, I even went out of my way to include items from BG3 as part of the builds as well. So we've got the Marker Heshkit Staff, we've got the Potent Robe, the Spellmite Gloves. All of these will work like they do in BG3. I've really put some effort in. Of course, the Dirge is a chef. Chef Dirge, yeah, that's the plan. I don't know, it's just a fun thing. This is just a little bit of comedy. Not eating his food. No, this is the reformed Dirge. It's perfectly fine, don't worry about it. I thought I had... Oh, that's from Draconic Resilience, yeah. The Grubber. I like that one. And then we've also got, if I pull up Karlach as well, for example. So we got Karlach. Got a few things here. So you see, like, the damage modification here. I've got a piece of armor that reduces damage. And I gave her the Hellfire Great Axe and the Hellfire Engine Crossbow, as well as some of the basic kind of stuff here. So yeah, everyone's got their own little thing. It's going to be a fun time. Anyways, Dirge. Right, so how do I make you flicker on and off? I want the light to flicker like an actual fire. Maybe I might actually move the sun light source from the corner to, like, maybe if I put it like here. If the sun's coming in through, like, I want to actually see what that looks like. Does that look nice? It looks nice. Again, this is just what Dirge can see. Yeah. Maybe I made the sunlight source too big, actually. That could be... Nah, probably not. We'll see. Good morning, all. Hi, Sean. Dirge was a bard, the bard Urge. Is the campaign going to be streamed here or on Red's channel? It's going to be streamed on Red's only because she has all the donation stuff set up and I don't. So I want you guys to be able to go over there to actually donate and be, like, eligible for, like, the rewards and stuff, because there's rewards if you donate as well. So what I will do is I will create a kind of notification of when that's live over there. Again, it'll be on the 17th, so there will be plenty of time. Right. I need to fix this light. This is going to bug me, and I really probably shouldn't be spending so much time on this singular thing, but it is going to bug me. Maybe animation speed? Animation intensity, pop both up to 10. Advanced options. Constrained by walls, constrained by elevation. Provides vision, provides an additional source of vision for controlled tokens. Adaptive luminescence? Oh, maybe. Maybe this is it. Oh, I see. Luminosity, saturation, contrast. Try that, see how it looks. Or maybe the animation's not playing because... I wonder if there's a way to, like, increase the size of the walls. Yeah, so the plan is it will be streamed over there because she actually has all the stuff set up. But when we do, because we've reached the donation milestone already to have, like, a second, me do another thing. So that might. Why is that? Why is the lighting so weird there? It's so strange. Let me double check the walls. How have I built this place? Oh, let's go back to token control. Just move you back in there. Drag points together. Freehand wall draw. Join. Oh. We'll snap to grid. Do I even have a grid? I don't know, I'm doing all this freehand. Are you actually creating your own maps? No, these maps are from a Patreon of someone called Witchy Witch Adventures, who did these for Descent into Avernus. Well, we're going to Avernus, so I'm going to borrow them. Basically, this one shot is going to be level 12 Descent into Avernus, basically. Let's do some more lighting. Let's just put some more, put more lights around. Draw a light source. I didn't have the grid on. I don't even know how to turn it on. All controls, measurement controls, drawing tools. Yeah, I think it would be cool. Oh, look, okay, this is where it shows me exactly how everything is working. Except I've bugged. What have I done? Oh, I've made a mistake. What have I done? Exit that? Okay, cool. Right, let's pop some more lights down. There isn't actually any, like... Do I need, like, a candle asset to plop down, maybe? Stairway controls. Well, this is a stairway. I'm guessing this can go to, like, a different... Partner scene, current scene. I see. Icon, stairs, yeah. But that's if they want to go upstairs. I'm not going to have that. They're not going to be going upstairs. Not in this time. Yeah, so if I pop another light source, maybe... kind of here? Yeah, and then that can go... Animation, this will be another kind of... flickering. And... Right. You know what I might be able to do? Hold up, I know what I might be able to do. Sorry if I'm a bit all over the place. Can we turn back on, please? Like, advanced options. Color. Natural light. Here we are. I'm going to update that so it looks a bit different. And this is just going to get... No, I want to make it bigger. How do I make it bigger? Nope. Basic configuration. Light radius. That's going to be way too big, but... And then, yeah. It's kind of like the main... Yeah, so basically just sticking a light source in there. I mean, I'm not too worried about, like, the lighting, really. I shouldn't be. It's cool, though. Maybe some centralized chandelier. Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. If I do it, like, kind of right where Dirge is now, and then go back to token control. Yeah, that honestly looks better. Right, I'm going to put some doors in. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the lighting too much. I will when I do, like, actual dungeons, I'm going to focus on the lighting a bit more. But, not yet. Yeah, let's see. I want the wall controls, and I want to make doors. Basically, if I do from here to kind of here... That's a door. Yeah, this is me. I'm basically just using Elsong as, like, a way of testing... Building maps actually works. Also, I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to this sort of thing, because it's just like, I want to make sure everything is perfect. I'm pretty sure anybody who's actually used this program is watching me with absolute horror and disdain right now, but it's just who I am. Right, so in theory, if I go back to Dirge now, yeah, the doors are here, but they can be open and closed. And we already know what's back there because of Fog of War. That's why it's not disappearing entirely. So yeah, there you go. So now if somebody wants to go up to the door, they can't go through until Open up. And now they can leave. They can go outside. Yeah, see, that's how that works. Yeah, so working doors immediately. It's really nice. Do you think the dots at the end of the lines can connect? Yeah, they probably can. I just don't have like the appropriate setting on. To be fair, there actually needs to be like... Wait, have I just done it? Did I just do it then? Yes, I did. I did connect them. I've connected the dots. Oh, I didn't put... Oh, did I not put windows? Oh, I didn't put windows there. That's why. Okay. I thought I did. Hold up. Yeah, so the end of the dots can connect. Okay, cool. What is this? Lol, hi, Laura. This is me working on a D&D one-shot based on Baldur's Gate 3. It's charity. Right, where are the window? Where's the window controls? There's the window controls. Yeah, I completely missed these two. And then I need to put a wall. Basic wall there. No, I need to put a basic wall there. Thank you, game. 1, 2. There you go. That's now connected. Yeah, that should look a bit better now. Yeah, there you go. That's what it was supposed to look like. That's why we were having an issue. Right. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm appreciating the help, Mr. PK, because I need to make sure this is done somewhat properly. Because I'm not an expert on this guffin. There you go. So yeah, they do all connect properly. Hell yeah. That makes more sense than what I was doing, which was objectively wrong. Might move this one so it's in the middle a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of fixing some minor stuff, and then I'm actually going to get to making the proper stuff soon. I'm just messing about. Like I say, this is not a proper professional. Well, I've never did professional streams, but this is not like a. It's not a major thing as far as all that's concerned. Right, I want to make this a bit. There we go. That looks a bit better. Right, that should be mostly fixed now. Yeah, control the dirge again. Oh, yeah, that all looks a bit better. It's like the line of sight of what you can see. Yeah, perfect. And then if I just quickly, unrelated, but there's a pool party showcase for the 4 Horsemen when Death comes out. Yeah, so the combat footage for Death is going to be all 4 of them. That'll be tomorrow. And then that'll be it. Apocalypse Week will be done. Well, I did have someone comment somewhere, I think, that there's actually a 5th Horseman, but they're just not very well known. Probably not going to do that one, if I'm being honest. Okay, so that is a... I did make a door. Yeah, so that all should work. 5 wouldn't fit into one party? Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Right. Yeah, let me just double check that again. Yeah, why can I not... Oh, right, because there's no light sources in those rooms. That's why. Yeah. I might do, like, small little, like, candle light sources. Yeah, because, like, there's literally there's no light in here other than what's coming through the windows ever so slightly. Alright, let's put some lights in here then. Again, I know it's probably a massive waste of time, but who cares at this point? I'm having fun. Oh, I see. transition. So if we do kind of one like, yeah, maybe we'll do like kind of central. Nope. Let's do that again. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna have it be. Let's see what happens if I put this as the flickering. Oh, it is already. And then there you go. Now we have some light in here. Walk through, and there's more light. Perfect. It's all looking quite nice now. And then if I do another quick, yeah, if I just do like quick little light sources in all the rooms, that'll be fine. And then little one there, little one there. Just kind of say there's like candles on the tables, basically. And then one. That room. Yeah, and then everything should be lit up. Right, okay. Now I have a basic idea of what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I can walk around. There's light in the rooms. Not back here. This is the secret area, which they're not allowed to go to, sure. Yeah, and then there you go. You can see everything as you move around the map. Go and open the door to be like, hey, what's in here? There you go. You've revealed the next area. Perfect. Right, so that is the first map, I would say, done. Other than any, like, extra stuff I need to do as far as the actual, like, events are concerned. I think that's good. D&D has a hyperinflation problem. This level of attention to detail is never a waste of time. I hope not. I hope not. A 4 cup of beer is actually 0.04 copper in medieval currency. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't forget the upstairs. They're not allowed to go upstairs. We're literally going to be in the Elfson Tavern, if I have my own way, for 10 minutes max. It's literally going to be like, oh, yep, you've all gathered at the Elfson Tavern, blah, 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 to just kind of sit down and have a drink after a night of work. And then Karlach's going to bust in, and it's going to be like, hey, guys, we need to go to Avernus to fix my heart. And it's like, okay, let's go. And then they're all going to go straight to Avernus anyway. So it's not a huge deal. This is me just learning how map making works. And I know for a fact that a couple of my players are going to spawn in and just go wee all over the place. They're going to start wave dashing. And yeah, they can walk on the tables, but I'm honestly not hugely concerned about that. Unless I am. Is there like a... Not really like a table, is there? Not like a table that I could put down. Automated objects, interactions, and effects. What's that? Whoa, what is this? Art browser. Whoa, okay, there's apparently maps just in. Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe. Actually, hang on. Maybe I can get a table. Maybe map asset. Table, like a candle or something. Yeah, index search candle. Oh, not a condale, a candle is like a few things. Oh, and then you can put all this stuff down. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, I'm the DM. Where is there a candle here? Yes or no? Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Getting off track. So, yeah, so basically the idea is they're just going to be like, well, we're in the map, and then Karlach comes in, and then it's like, we're going to go to Avernus. And for the record, Withers is going to be a part of the campaign. I need to learn how to use, like, a voice modulator so that I can make my voice sound like Withers. Because that would be amazing. But I don't know, like, what a good program for that would be. If anybody has any ideas. But yeah, they shouldn't be going to, like, this part of the map anyway. And in fact, I could actually just go There's an invisible wall outside the door, so they can't. Hang on, maybe I'll do that. Invisible wall. Blocks movement. Ah, yeah, okay. So if I just do... I'm being a video game developer and putting invisible walls in. So my players can't just decide to fuck off and find the other half of the tavern. Better just use your acting chops for Withers' voice. Oh god, am I gonna have to... Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to try and play some of like the characters from the game. It's not gonna go well. Oh, how do you do Withers? Fate spins evermore on the wheel. No, you need the voice modulator to make it Withers. You need the voice. Isn't there a version of the maps without the watermark? Yeah, but to be honest, like, well, I'd have to pay out a bunch of money for them, and I'm not going to do that because I don't have the budget. But honestly, I don't care if the watermark is there. I'd much rather that the person got credited, to be honest. I would much rather that, because I'll probably forget to do it. Because I'm a bit of a git sometimes. So yeah, I would want the person to get credited anyway, so that's not actually a huge deal for me if there's a watermark there. I am perfectly 100% okay with that being a thing. Yeah, no worries there. Yeah, but it breaks immersion? Sorry, but I'm not paying out however much money I need for maps for a one shot. I'm sorry, but no. My players, I guarantee it's not going to be a massive deal anyway. Besides, they're going to be in this part of them. You're not even going to see the watermark. Because what it is there's like a streamer view. There's a streamer view, which means you guys will only be able to see the, like, what the players see and, like, the sidebar where, like, the dice rolls are. That's how it's going to work. Hi, Poop Pal, good to have you here. Or go into a tunnel for Withers. Hold on, maybe if I talk into, like, a bottle. Hold up. Fate spins along as it should. No, it doesn't work. I get, like, a Pringles can. That might work. How's it going? Hi, Tot. So yeah, that should be good for Elf Song. So yeah, they're going to be in the Elf Song, and then I need to choose what map I want for, where's the scenes page? Yeah, Elf Song. Elf Song. So yeah, they'll be in the Elf Song Tavern for a bit, and then the next scene will be, they'll be kind of just like on the other side of the portal. So let's do that. Create a new scene. We'll say Avernus. Navigation name Avernus. And then I need to find a map image. Give me 1 second. Because I've got a massive bloody amount of these things. Oh, I've closed it by accident. Elsong Tavern, where yeah, that's the thing. This is actually a recognizable location from the game, which is quite fun. So that's going to be a nice immediate hook to people who played it. It's like the actual locations from the game. Because obviously the game got it from the Baldur's Gate book, so it makes sense. Let's see, Chapter 2. What would be a good place for these guys to just kind of show up to? Because I'm hoping to include like infernal war machines in this too, hopefully. Let me see, what would be a good... Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I did have a map that actually looked friggin' sick. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. How about they step out of the portal to... a blood lake. How about they step into a blood lake? So like they kind of come out here-ish, maybe where like this crater is. And there's a blood lake next to them. Because the idea is that they're going to meet a certain NPC that was mentioned in the game a few times when they enter Avernus. So this will be fun. So wait, has Will gone to Avernus with Karlach or not? So yeah, that's the only thing I've changed from the canon ending. Is that Karlach went back to Avernus alone. Which I know is sad as hell, but it was kind of the only way I could properly set up the one-shot scenario. If nobody wanted to play Will, then I might have had him go back with there, and maybe Will had to be, like, rescued or something, but no, it was the only way. Mephistopheles? What about Mephistopheles particularly? Oh, no, the NPC they're going to meet. No. So there's an NPC that's mentioned a few times in the game who has a direct relationship to Karlach and owes her a favor. So I'm going to use that character. Eagle-eyed people on the Discord might have seen me asking about them once or twice. What, twice? Yeah, Dex has got it. So Will is fatherless. No, Will saved Duke Older Ravengard, but because my player wanted to be a warlock still, I made Will renew his pact with Mazora in order to find Older Ravengard. Again, I've thought of it all. I've thought of it all. Yeah, it's Flow. It's Flow. It is Flow. Yeah. Yep, Flow. Flow is going to be a part of this campaign, which I think is going to be a fun time. So yeah, let me set up a light source immediately. I'll say it comes from, like, the center here. Maybe if I actually drew the light source, that might help. It's just going to be, like, outside. Yeah. Now, the question is, do I put a kind of red tint on the lights? Or no? It would probably look a bit bad. Light color. Nah, it probably would look shit, wouldn't it, if I did that? Nah, I don't really want to mess with it. Like animation. Who is Flo? So Flo, Florenta the Garotta is her full name, and she was she's like similar to Karlach. She was like a member of Zariel's little army, and yeah. Ooh. Ooh, oh, I see. That kind of gives it a bit more of a, like, saturated color, which I feel like makes sense for Avernus almost, with, like, the hellish red. Like, not too much, but I might go with, like, that. Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's probably good if Astarion doesn't come to the Hells as a vampire. Yeah, exactly. And then... yeah, look at how that looks now. It's a bit more full-colored, but still a bit darker. It looks a bit nicer for Avernus, actually. Oh, is that true? Okay. Yeah, it gets mentioned with the conversation of the Bugbear and Moonrise. Yeah. So, I thought it was going to be quite fun. Quite fun indeed. Yeah, so if I go with sort of something like this and like the gang pulls up here, in fact I might actually drop a actor in here just to... Let's grab my test dummy actually. We can just grab my test dummy. I have a test dummy instead of getting all the actual player characters all over the place. Yeah. There's not really much of a reason to like set up walls and shit here other than they might walk into the tree. I might set up an invisible wall across the edge of the Blood Lake. Straight up. Y'all are not going there. Wait, I just realized, can these guys just walk off the edge of the map? They probably can, can't they? That has just occurred to me that they could just walk off the edge of the map. Oh, man, I gotta be ready for everything, don't I? Well, in theory, for this one, I should only have to, do an invisible... Oh, terrain walls. Oh, I could put that for the tree. Yeah. I'll do that in a minute. And then we'll do a invisible wall. And then... There we go. And then... Go back to the other map. No swimming? No swimming. No. I'm going to have to keep them on track a little bit, because again, it's a one-shot that'll have limited time. And the whole point is that we're supposed to get it done within the time frame. So as much as I hate to be that kind of DM, I do need to curb bullshit a little bit. Look, I just realized it's fucking skeletons everywhere. Yeah, let's do the terrain walls, actually. Maybe if I go kind of like... something like this. There we go. Back to controlling the dummy. You should just be able to go down there. Yeah, and it can kind of look. It can kind of go in like the trees, but it can't go. So obviously, it would be able to go under the tree branches originally, but obviously, I can't really do that with a 2D image. What's the time limit? Like 5 hours? I'm hoping for 6, but honestly, we could run over because it's starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we go for 6 hours, that's like 10 PM. So it's not too bad. Are you creating your own tabletop? Hi, Derlin. Basically, I'm creating a one-shot campaign homebrew type deal. Welcome to the stream, by the way. All the planned one-shots I was ran into more sessions. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. If we have to make it a two-parter, we have to make it two-parter. Treating D&D as a job? No, not quite. Not quite. But to be honest, the amount of work I've been doing behind the scenes at the moment, between the channel stuff, all the other stuff I've been doing, it has been a lot. But luckily, I'm not at my full-time job right now, so I don't have to worry... The fuck? Oh. I don't have to worry about it too much at the moment. This is probably way too much effort, but knowing that I've done it will make me happy. There shouldn't be too many maps that I actually need to make anyway. Yeah. I remember the first time I played, like, my first time ever playing tabletop was with Call of Cthulhu, like I said, where I ran a one-on-one one-shot, like just a solo one-shot for my friend, who was curious in trying it. And we sat there, we were like, oh yeah, it'll probably just take like a couple of hours. No, cue 9 hours later. So I definitely know this could take longer, but I'm hoping that with the way I'm setting this up, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, always have a two-shot. Yeah, exactly. No. I can see this going over time. Of course I can, but we can just continue it another day, hopefully, if the scheduling works out. But honestly, it's not that complex of like a narrative, I will say. There's no way they're going to go up here, but I am going to kind of try to... Nah, to be honest, they don't need to go. They don't need to go back there. That's fine. And then if I just... This does seem unnecessary, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Have you decided what monsters to use in battles? Has BG3 taught you enough about encounter design? I hope I do. I hope I do. Because basically I've borrowed some ideas from a DM's Guild campaign that Wizards of the Coast did release, just never like officially as a book, called Chains of Asmodeus, which is another Avernus setting campaign, but it's designed for levels 10 to 20. So if I pull some of the, like, for kind of level 12 encounters out of there, should be fine. But I'm going to be throwing some... But, like, again, it's also kind of meant to be a power fantasy type thing. I'm not trying to, like, challenge them too much. Because, again, I've made the actual cast of characters here completely busted. Completely busted. They're not going to have that hard of a time. Like, I'm not kidding. I've busted out, like, the high tier items from BG3 for these guys. Like I say, they've got the Markashir staff. They've got, like, I think Minthara has Kefric's armor and Orin's, like, short sword. Like, I've busted out the good stuff. Some of the more... I did have to change a lot of them just to be, like, a bit more time-friendly when it comes to, like, running the calculations. So some things have slightly different effects than, like, the actual game, but otherwise... they are about as powerful as they would be in-game, just adjusted for tabletop. Campaign items? Okay, yeah, let me show you. So I'm talking about BG3, sorry if I said campaign. But yeah, for example, I've got the magic items here. So Gale has... So I've adjusted the Staff of Spell Power to be Mistra's Staff of Spell Power. So I use the Staff of Spell Power as a base. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. You gain a +1 bonus to spell safety and spell attack rolls. Excuse me, sorry. We have Arcane Battery, and I put Mistra's Blessing, and I altered it slightly. Whenever you cast a spell that positively affects your allies, so something like Haste, they gain Bless for the duration of the spell's effect, once per short rest. So stuff like that, right? Small additions here and there, and he's got all his stuff. He's got, like, the Ring of Evasion, Rope of the Weave, Cloak of Displacement, stuff like that, right? Don't get me wrong, these guys are just here to kill demons, have a good time. It's not like I'm going to try and murder everyone's favorite beloved characters from the game. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. It's just meant to be a bit of fun. It's not meant to be like I'm out to give them like a serious challenge or anything. It's all narrative focused. I'm more of a narrative focused DM anyway. I don't really want to bog us down with like a really tough fight. However, if they do piss off a certain individual in this campaign, there will be quite a tough battle on their hands, and I won't spoil exactly who that will be yet. Even if you guess it. I don't know if anybody here would. Genuinely not sure. Let's try that. And then I think I just have to do this one. They fight deep. Oh, sorry. Devils. Sorry. I keep forgetting that there's a difference between demons and devils, like, in BG3. My apologies. I meant to say devils. Don't worry, I've not confused the Abyss and the flipping Nine Hells, don't worry. It's just such confusing terminology, because I've always used demons and devils, like, interchangeably just in my natural language, and now I have to remember, no, there's a very clear difference in D&D. There's a very, very clear difference. It's not Raph. In this playthrough, in this what-if scenario, Raph is already dead. I just didn't give them, like, the Helldusk armor or anything like that, because that might have been a bit too broken. Well, to be honest, I've given them broken shit already, but, you know. You know. Yeah. That should do the trick, honestly. I'm not too worried about the rest. Do you think that you're sorry guys, there's a lot of chat messages I've missed. Let me read back. Are you cutting out things like lightning charges and heat stuff? Yeah, I'm not doing lightning charges and heat and all that, because the time it would take because the players would have to manually remember how many stacks of each they have in the game, or I'd have to learn how to, like, code it myself. So yeah, no, stuff like that isn't in the game, and any equipment that I included that would have had that sort of thing, I've adjusted for something else instead that's a bit more tabletop friendly. Yeah, so Raph is dead in this playthrough. Yeah, I just want to make a fun, cool story, because these guys, because the players I'm DMing for, they all care about the narrative more than anything, so if I go over here, they should not be able to walk into my trees now. No, they can't walk into my trees. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, so they can like step kind of like under some of the like some of the smaller branches, but the actual big thick things they can't. When they can't run off into the ocean, right? Yeah, they can kind of splash around in the bit of the Blood Lake, but other than that, nope. Right, so I'd say this map is probably already good, because they're not going to be here long. There is going to be, like, a battle encounter here, probably, but there's not going to be, like a major thing. What I do need is an Avernus War Machine at some point, because the next map... because there is a thing where you can do, like, scrolling maps, but I was thinking they're actually going to, like, take a war machine to the place they want to go, and I actually have the map scrolling. I'll have to ask Kirk how he did that for the train. Astarion starts drinking the Blood Lake. Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, you don't hear the replies you're watching with sound off on the train? I see. Well, I've just read it out loud, so... I'm guessing Shadowheart has the Spear of Selûne? Yeah, do you want to see it? Because I changed it slightly. I changed it slightly. Hang on. Yeah. So we have Selûne's Spear of Night. I gave it a slightly different variation, because trying to make, like, Moonbeam and I gave her Moonbeam as a spell anyway, so I took that off of this, and gave it a different ability. So it has the usual advantage on wisdom saves and perception checks, but also the weapon returns to your hand when thrown. If this thrown weapon hits a target, it deals an additional 1d8 radiant damage to that target. So it's got, like, a slightly different ability than Moon Mote. There's also the Holy Lance Helm and the Reviving Hands, which will work the same. But I might give her one more item, actually. What VTT are you using? This! I'm using Foundry VTT, the best VTT, because it works for a lot of things. Like, if you want to see, like, because obviously Astarion, unfortunately, now isn't really going to be in it, because the player dropped out. But I had him with the Knife of the Ender Mountain King and Rhapsody. As well as I even gave him, like, the Helmet of Grit and such. Like, I gave them all, like, pretty standard builds that I would make. But yeah. So, yeah. I might rename this to the Blood Lake, actually, in my scene tab. Should put the spice bag in. Been using Roll20 and D&D Beyond. I find that Foundry, like, every person I've played with and, like, kind of has used Foundry has just said it's better than Roll20. And from the one time I've used Roll20, boss will know, I do prefer Foundry overall. Also, isn't Roll20 a subscription? Because Foundry is a one-off payment, which is much nicer. Just realised that's a capital L. How much does it cost? It has a base cost of... For me, in the UK, it was 40 quid, but they did have to put an extra bit of tax on there. So for me, it cost me 48 quid as a one-off payment to use everything. And basically, all your players will have to do is in whatever device they're on, desktop, mobile, whatever, they just have to click a link and open it up in their browser, and they just play from their browser. It's really, really intuitive, so... Even if I was to just play it on my phone, I could technically still join in with the group and actually drag my character around and interact with all the stuff using the touchscreen. Roll20 is free? It's free, isn't it? Unless you want to do other stuff. Isn't there a bunch of stuff you have to pay for, or am I dumb? Right, okay, boss, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, actually, because Quay's just pointed that out. You see this thing called Plutonium Import? Anything from 5e tools and other stuff here, look. I can just pull straight into the game, and it's directly imported. I don't have to do anything else. Like, for example, hazards. If I go to hazards, got all this stuff. Rock grub, green slime, frigid water, extreme heat. And it will import, and it will tell me all of the stuff that comes with that. So, for example, when I wanted to make a character, I can show you this, actually. I'll make a new actor for you, just because I'm curious about showing this off. Create actor. I'm going to put it in the non-player character. Oh, no, I'll put it in the player character category, actually, just to show you how to make a player character. It's going to be in testing NPCs. I'm just going to name this guy Small Man John. Nothing crazy. So if I go to create new actor, here we go. We've got our player character, Small Man John. I'm going to click up here. I'm going to go to Plutonium import. And I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to see the window. Yes, you can. If I go, so I can just go to, let's say, races. I want open importer, and I want Small Man John to be a bugbear. Just a bugbear. He is going to have a +2 to strength and a +1 to his constitution. Okay. He's going to have, and so it's basically like a full character creator, which is awesome. He's going to, and I can even get a link straight to the thing when I want it. But let's have a look. We go Goblin. Cool. Right, so we got our bugbear. He is going to be from the, if I open this up, he is going to be from the, what background should we have? Let's put Haunted one on him. Haunted one background. We can customize all the features. So we're going to go for Intimidation. And we'll say, because we'll go for Athletics. Hi, Sudsy. Good to have you here. And yeah, you can customize it all. It's quite fun, actually. Let's say he wants to, I might speak Undercommon, actually. And then we can go for level workers tools. We'll say he likes to do level working. You can do all the floors and such here. I'll skip that. There's your thingy. Confirm. Bugbear's probably the best race in D&D. Yeah, I know. It's got a bunch of busted abilities. And I go to classes, open importer. And then I just get to pick my class and subclass. He's going to be a, I'll go for the standard here. Let's do a Zealot Barbarian at level 12, because the rest of the character's level 12. Import levels 1 through 12. Choose the amount of HP you want. You can roll for it. Take the average. I'll just take the average. Pick our stuff. Get our starting equipment. Then it's going to do the actual levels. We want to do, let's do necrotic damage. Divine Fury. Gain primal knowledge, so let's grab nature. We get to choose our ability score improvements. I haven't set the base stats yet. You do that on the actual character sheet, but I can just go, and basically you can do all that. I'm just going to skip it for now. Skip. I didn't mean to cancel it, but there you go. Close. Then yeah, we've got our bugbear with all the proficiencies and all that, and then you can just manually set the stats here by just typing them in. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. Isn't this the Evil Will story? Hi, Edward. No, it's not. It's not the Evil Will story. This is something else. Yeah, so it's a fun little, and then I can just plop Small John, and he's here. And look, Small Man John can see. Oh yeah, the test dummy doesn't have vision because it's not a player character. It's considered an NPC. But look, you can actually see, like, there's actually fog of war around the trees, so it's a bit hard to see around the tree. So if an enemy went behind the tree, the player characters would not be able to see them anymore. That's kind of how that works, which is kind of fun. And so like the areas in grey are like what you know is there, but you can't actually see. Oh no, this is darkness because technically the light source is over here. So actually we need to put multiple light sources. I might put light sources at all 4 corners actually, just because. And one directly in the center. Not too worried about there being like natural lighting. I just kind of want the players to be able to see. And then if I go back to Johnson, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see, like... So that the reason that that area was grey when it didn't have any light is because this character has dark vision, so it automatically calculates dark vision to be black and white. It's really, really well done, this system. Damn, it's been an hour, how time flies. Yeah, but again, this is just basic, like, basic level map design and such like that. Oh, dude, it's so cool. I love it. Yeah, so I'll have to program in, like, what you call it? The war machine as well. I'll have to get an asset for that and get that up and rolling. Because there are ways to do, like, the infernal war machines in Foundry 2, where you can actually have the actors, like, drive them. So that could be pretty fun. But we'll see. I might just have it be, like, an auto-scroller type kind of level when that happens. And also, the other cool thing about Foundry as well is you can set music and ambient sounds to play on each of the maps. So I can have, like, the water, like, the blood kind of rolling with, like, waves. And, like, kind of, like, fire kind of burning around in places. Like, you can hear, like, the crackles. Maybe some screams of the damned in the far distance. I could go ham on the sound design for this. That's kind of the plan, anyway. So, yeah, all of this will be done. Basically, once I just have the basic maps laid out, we'll be fine. So, yeah, the next thing I need to do, actually, is figure out how to do scrolling maps. Time to do some Googling. You might hear some noises as I'm kind of watching a video. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll have to read that later. Vehicles? Oh. Oh, I need to pick that up. Okay, I'll do that another time. I was just kind of looking at stuff. My apologies. Good idea setting this in Avernus. The Chult jungle would take way longer for sure. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, after this, so there'll be like a road map. I might do... Can I like make a folder or something? Yeah, I can create folders for maps. I'll separate it into chapters. It's gonna be like chapter 1. And that's gonna be... It's gonna be Elf Song and then the Blood Lake. And we just have the title screen, as it were, which is just kind of like where the campaign's going to kind of open up before we actually get into it. We go to the Elf Song Tavern, then the Blood Lake, and then, yeah, we can jump between all the maps. And it's feeling pretty smooth already. You can see the natural light coming in through the windows. And look, I can even close the door, and now I can't go through, and I can't see. God, it's so cool, so well done. This tabletop thing is freaking amazing. That should fix that, because there was like some light pouring in. Yeah, there you go. There's no lights on that side. Oh, there isn't, because I turned it off like a muppet. The light back on. There we go. Let there be light. Oh, like, why can we just go through the walls here? It's like that's the only wall they can go through. Hold up. Ah, because I didn't draw it long enough. That's why. I have to do a separate. No, I don't want a door. I don't want a terrain wall. I want a basic wall. Boop. Bam. Bap. There we go. Does it take after or before the epilogue? This is technically before the epilogue. I decided to set it 4 months after the events of BG3 instead of the 6 months that the epilogue would normally take place in. Again, slightly different, just so a shorter frame of time has passed. It's just a personal choice. So this wouldn't like conflict. Like, so Withers' party, for example, could technically still happen, right? Just not. Yeah. Oh, why? Okay, so they can go out that way as well. Okay. I don't know why I'm hyperfixating on this, but I guess I just am. There we go. Like so. That should be fixed now. Might just drag the... I know the window's not actually that big, but I'm just going to drag it over. There we go. Now that should work a bit better. Yeah, there you go. That's better. No, it's not like perfect, but it'll do. Yeah, so this takes place technically before the epilogue. So they might come back for their like party basically like later to celebrate maybe like I don't know, Karlach getting out of Avernus and other things. I could even say the dirge is actually like cooking back here in the kitchen. Actually, that would be a good idea. Alright, I might actually put up invisible walls. Like on like the table and such. No, this is going to take too long. I should focus on the main stuff and come back to this, like, this sort of thing. If I have time. I do not have time. Tav, the detective, died 20 years ago. Yeah, no, there's no Tav in this story. Just because I personally prefer Dirge, and I thought it would be more interesting to kind of have, it'd be the origin characters instead of just, Tav. That's just me, personally. Also, one of my players wanted to play Dirge, so Tav and Dirge. Basically, having Tav would basically just mean that one of the players got to create their own completely custom character, where the others didn't, which didn't feel very fair either. So, but yeah, let's move on to another map. I need to fix. So yeah, there's going to be the road map. I might just do a placeholder for that for now. So I'll do. I'm going to create a new folder actually. Chapter 2. Which will be kind of like when they're like on the road and like heading to the place. Maybe create scene. Chapter 2. The road. Create a scene. Navigation. Waste. And then grid sliding. And then like settle that. Yeah. Cool. I need to actually get a map for this. 1 second. Dirge is canon for you as well. Makes too much sense. Well, it's not necessarily that Dirge is more canon than Tav, at least for me. I just think the fact that it is an origin character with a bit more customizability, I don't know, it just feels nicer to me. Like, it feels like you have more significance in the story, I should say. If that makes sense. What about this? This could work. The road. No, I want to actually go there. Wasteland. Here we are. Yeah, if I could get like a... What is that there? Like a statue. Oh, cool. Yeah, so maybe this could be like the wasteland they like drive across, and then maybe there's like a battle or something here, maybe. We'll see. That's what literally happened. Tav just canonically died investigating the Dirge's murders. Oh, I actually didn't... I forgot about that, yeah. Is there a canon Tav like a racing class is supposed to be? No, I don't think so. I always considered Tav, though, to be like a race that isn't already taken up by the origin characters, and then a class that isn't taken up by the origin characters. I personally think the closest thing to a canon Tav would be a Bard. But if we do get Alfira in patch 7, I mean, I guess that would change. Yeah, Dirge is way more connected to the older games narratives, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean, Kiwi, yeah. Imagine Tav is the guy who gives the armor of agility? Well, maybe. The statue can come alive and run after them? Yeah. I've seen one comic where Tav was a tiefling monk. Yeah, I would say tiefling, like, could make sense, but obviously we already have a tiefling in the party, like Karlach. Honestly, Tav in that case would probably have to be like a dwarf or a halfling or like a gnome or something. So it's like one of the only races that isn't taken up, I think. I guess orc as well. Half orc could be a thing, but I don't know. It was confirmed that Alfira could join, but only on a dirge run. Interesting. That's interesting. So yeah, they've just given the dirge run even more then. That just solidifies my preference in playing dirge, honestly. Yeah, all I need to do is set up walls on the border for this one, I think, but... Oh, wait, what's this? Transfer loot from like to tokens. Convenient effects. What? Oh, shit. Oh! Well, that's useful. Just quickly slap down effects. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll remember that exists. And it's temporary? Oh, really? Damn. I do hope there's a, like, but the thing is, if they make her, like, a party member even for, like a minute, modders will make her permanent. They'll just find out a way to do it, so I won't worry about it too much. Tell you what, I can imagine it would be. That might be like the public introduction to like the mod tools, is that you can install the mod that makes Alfira a party member. That might be what they're doing. That then they can like kind of get away with it not being like so intrinsically connected to the narrative as like the other origin characters who's just kind of there, almost like a hireling. That might be what they do, actually. Right. What can I do for... Yeah, because basically the idea is like they're going to be like on the war machine. I mean, again, I want it to kind of be like a looping tile, so it looks like the war machine is constantly moving, and then have like other war machines kind of pull up as like kind of like a Mad Max type deal. But they're not going to be like driving the war machines, because that's going to be a bit too mechanically tricky for me. They'll probably just be like fighting on the war machines like as they're moving. It's basically just going to be like a regular battle map, but it'll just have a bit of animation to give the idea of motion or something. And I could have this maybe be like the map of like if somebody falls off, this is where they end up and they continue the fight like here. Yeah, that could actually work. Maybe I'll do something like that. Yeah, so they're going to be driving to, and it'll be kind of like the volcano area, I think. Let me just double check all that. Yeah, because I think it's in, yeah, because it's in the mountains, so they're gonna have to like ascend, do a mountain climb. That's kind of the plan. Fighting on top of a war machine sounds good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there probably is, Kiwi. That honestly makes sense. Oh my goodness, the expert's here. Hi, Kirk. Kirk, I'm learning Foundry. I've figured some stuff out. I've figured some stuff out. Knowing Larian and their trolling tendencies, Alfira is probably going to be super annoying and people end up hating her. Nah, they can't make anybody hate Alfira, surely. Like, Kirk, look. Kirk, I've done a thing. I've managed to make the Elf Song Tavern, and it has all the lighting and effects and stuff. It kind of works. I'm slowly learning. I got the doors. I got the doors working. The thing I did want to ask you, Kirk, actually, since you're here, this is literally perfect timing, if you don't mind. I've got this area here. I call it the road, but what I want to do is I want to have a scrolling battle map, because you know like how you had it for the train when the train was moving, we could look out the window and the battle map was scrolling. I want to have a scrolling map so that I can have the players fighting on top of infernal war machines. If that's possible. Because I think I know how to put like the actor in like for the war machine. I just need the like how to make the map scroll. Obviously not this map in particular. I would get a different map for scrolling. This is going to be like if they fall off, they'll have to fight here. I think if I grab an actor, because this is quite a big map. Let me grab an actor. We'll grab small John. Yeah, there's no lighting on this map yet either. Need to put the lighting on. Yeah, so that cone of vision there, where it's all black and white, that's dark vision, because there's technically no lighting on this map yet. Let me actually put some lighting on this map then, shall I? Yeah, there you go. Now we have proper lighting. And I will put some walls just on the edge just to make sure people don't die. Just walk off the map into the abyss. Is there a way to do full map lighting? Honestly, probably. I'm just not smart enough with the system yet. There absolutely probably is. I'm just a bit dumb. Yeah, the effort's totally worth it where you could bring your scenes to life. Exactly. In fact, actually, I might not have the walls be on the very edge. I might actually just make the map smaller. Yeah, no, because I spent all this time. If I go back to the Blood Lake, I spent all this time making it so you could just see like around the trees that easily, because these are like kind of like rotted trees. It's like if I click on the like that's an NPC, but this guy. It looks a bit scuffed, but I still kind of like it, just because it kind of works. There is a configure settings in the scene. You can go to the lighting tab and select a universal lighting option. Of course there is. Of course there is. I'm just dumb. Blood Lake. So for example, if I go to configure lighting, global illumination. I'm guessing it's that. Universal lighting. Yeah, I see. So if I go to... I mean, I got the lighting kind of set up already, but let me actually see. I'll use this map as a test dummy. I just have the one light. And then... turn these off. What has that just done? Yes, okay, so you can kind of see it. Okay, so that stops me from having to place the light sources down. Nah, that's fine, that works nicely. I might change the universal lighting. Right, that does make more sense. I should have paid more attention to that. Darkness level, global illumination threshold. Darkness level. Okay, so that's how dark you can make it. Enable wall height for this scene? Sure, why not? Don't disable lights. Right, okay. I'll be honest, I kind of like the original lighting that I had that a bit more, because I had it like kind of like on a slightly red and saturated light, but I don't think I can... Oh, no, it's still here. Just turn them back on. Because what I had it on, I had like a bit of a different kind of vibe. Okay, I'll keep it the way I have it for now, but I remember the global illumination settings for later. Yeah, it's just a bit slightly brighter, with a bit more saturation. Because what I did was I messed with a bunch of the settings in here. I think it was ambience. Yeah, no, it wasn't ambience. What did I mess with? Oh, I don't even remember anymore. But yeah. Road. Yeah, I need to figure out the scrolling thing. Maybe I can do that soon. Maybe I'll figure that out next time. I actually want to do... I'm just kind of organizing everything. Oh, I just called it chapter. I want chapter 3. There you go. And then in this map, I want base of the... What's called volcano. Navigation name. Now, where is my map that I had for this? I had a map for it. Did I had a map for it? In chapter 4? No, chapter 3? It says Bell's Forge, but I don't want the forge yet. I want the mountain. There was one. Oh, wait, it was that one, actually. I'm stupid. Because I wanted this to kind of be like the entrance. And then there's going to be some interior caves. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this one works, doesn't it? Open up and check. Let me have a look at it. Nah, that's more like a pit. Hi, Phantom. Good to have you here. No, that's the pit of thingy. I wanted like a cave entrance. But like it can go inside and there's like lava pools and such. It's gonna be cool. You're still kind of sleepy? Don't. I'm very tired today, but I still wanted to work on stuff, so here I am. Like I say, I'm kind of trying to kill two birds with one stone today, because as much as I did want to stream today, I have to do something towards this, otherwise I'm not going to get it done in time, because I've got just over 2 weeks to get it sorted. I could have sworn I had a cave entrance map somewhere. Am I done? I swear I did. Oh, it might be this one. Yeah, hi Mike. See you later, mate. Maybe this one? Yes, here it is. Yeah, so they're going to show up here, go in there, and then it's going to be like basically a cave crawl until they reach the forge. There's going to be some monsters to fight and such. It's going to be a fun time. Is Foundry a one-time payment? Hi, Coffee Beer Heels. New to the stream, I'm guessing? Yes, it is. It is a one-time payment. It's a base cost of around 40 of whatever your country's currency is. It's around there. At least it was for me. It was about 40 quid for the UK. And then it's whatever tax on top of that. So for me, it was 48 quid. But it's a one-time payment. You get all the good stuff. And it's fully customizable with add-ons that are made by the community, including whole game systems. Yeah, so I'm going to have to drill some walls here. Oh, I just realized I'm stupid. Chain, control, then click. I'm holding control. Oh yeah, I haven't been able to catch any of my streams until now. Well, welcome to the stream. Sorry it's a bit of a more low-key one today. Again, I'm just working on something that's very, very important to me. And hopefully, you guys will all enjoy. I'm really looking forward to running this one-shot. And again, I get to tell a story based on the game that I absolutely love, which I'm just so excited about. Like, honestly. And again, the fact that you guys can actually influence it in real time as well. I love tabletop. I just absolutely love tabletop. It's one of my favorite things ever. And getting to kind of share that love with you guys, at least even for like the one time, is going to be amazing. It's cold to swim, but it's warm in the air. Yeah. You made it. Hi, Alvin. Good to have you here, guys. Sorry, I don't have chat on my main monitor right now, so I apologize if I'm missing some messages, but it's so great to see so many familiar faces and new ones here in the chat today. It's a really, really cool thing. They'd set the global illumination for this map. Just remembered because Kirk has taught me how to do it properly. Invisible walls. I'm going to put an invisible wall kind of here-ish. I might put them kind of like here. I'm kind of having to barrier my players in because they will just decide to mess with me and do shenanigans if I let them. There we go. And then they'll kind of be in here. Yeah. And then there's the entrance to the cave. Some invisible walls there. If I pop good old what's his face down, small man John, you can see. Yeah, and we've got proper lighting for it. Look at that lit. You can still see kind of on top of the map as well, though, which is sick. You can kind of see, like, up there. There's the invisible wall kicking in. And yeah, you can go all the way around here. Completely cuts your vision off, but you can. So if I do end up having, like, an encounter out here, maybe there'll be, like, 2 guards in front of the entrance that they have to be, maybe a couple of Cambions. Yeah, something along those lines. There'll be a lot of fighting in this one, but you know what? That's kind of the point. You're going for Avernus. So what's the premise of the one-shot? Do we get to save Karlach? Yes! The premise is that Karlach comes back slightly earlier than expected in the original game, so before the epilogue, about 4 months after the game, while everyone else is back in Baldur's Gate helping rebuild the place after what happened with the Elder Brain. And the idea is that Karlach is going to recruit everyone to come into Avernus, because in the epilogue, you remember she mentions that she found blueprints and a map to a forge that could potentially fix her heart. That is what this is. This is going to Avernus with Karlach to fix her heart so she can escape Zariel's clutches for good. Basically the DLC that everybody wanted, but in a one-shot form. So yeah, quite happy to be giving it a go. Yeah, and the fact that you can kind of... There's like the cones of vision as well. Oh, it's so cool. Foundry is an amazing system. Hell yes, I love that. Yeah. I think it's going to be a super, super fun time. It's going to be full of hijinks. And also, as I said, because it is a charity stream, there is an incentive to donate. And if you donate a small amount during the campaign, you will trigger a random effect that will happen to the players. Either something roleplay based, or if it's a larger donation, it will actually be a random encounter. So that could be fun. And I'll have a bunch of stuff set up and ready to go for that. And I do have an in-game lore reason that actually makes sense as to why that stuff would be happening. So when is that happening? August 17th. I will have a video go up on the channel, almost like a trailer, like a primer, to kind of say like when it's happening. But it's going to be on August 17th at 4 PM UK time. So, but it's not going to be on my channel. It's going to be on my friend Red's channel, who is actually doing the charity event. However, once that is finished, I will be uploading the VOD of it on my channel, so you can watch it back. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time. So yeah, maybe a couple of encounters here. Yeah, so now I just need to do the interior of the volcano as they climb up to the forge. Yeah. Because any people who like have played Descent into Avernus will just know the setting of Avernus in general. They're going to recognize a lot of locations. So I think that's going to be quite fun. Yes, so I have pre-made characters here. So I made pre-made characters. Basically, I said, okay, so for the sake of simplicity, because this is technically my first time properly DMing D&D, I said for the sake of simplicity and for the sake of keeping the one-shot kind of running on time so we're not bogging it down with too many mechanics and such, I did say we're going to be doing... I'm going to pre-make your characters, and the characters are still going to use their default classes, but the players got to pick a feat and their subclass, and a couple of other things related to their character. So... unfortunately, we did have 7 players, but unfortunately our Astarion player dropped out. So it's just going to be Dirge, Gale, Karlach, Minthara, Shadowheart, and Will. Lae'zel is off with Orpheus, dealing with Lakith. Halsin is doing nature things, and Jaheira and Minsk have better things to do. They're probably more helming the charge on the rebuilding efforts of Baldur's Gate, so they're not here. There will be justifications for all of it, but I don't know. I might have Astarion be an NPC for like the first little bit. Yeah, it's 6 players, which is a lot, but they're all people that I know quite well and get along really well with, so they're all my friends, so I'm not worried about it. Poor Astarion. Well, Astarion, what's he going to do in Avernus? I mean, technically, it's not sunlight, but no. Astarion is going to stay behind, because I've gone for his ending where he's like a more Batman-esque character, like that kind of, but like, he's like that vigilante assassin type, so I think he's just going to be hanging out. he'll be hanging out back in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so this map is definitely done. So I'm going to start the like kind of doing the dungeon crawl now. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. We're going to add a new scene to Chapter 3. Okay, no. Promise, do I have, like... I could probably just pull some volcano battle maps off online if I don't have any. Because I've mainly got, like, the exterior, like, Avernus areas, not interiors. He won't be able to try the spicy blood lake. Not this time, Astarion. Not this time. In fact, actually, I have the art browser here, don't I? I could just go for that. Maybe there's a... Ooh. Is this from Ark? It is. It's from Ark Survival Evolved, I think. Ooh, that's cool. Is there like a interior volcano map? To be honest, I could probably just find them online. I probably don't need to go through all this, but... There's so many assets I can work with here. This is bloody brilliant. I click, yeah. There should be an equivalent to the bat signal for Vigilante Astarion. Oh, man. Yeah, the thing is like, I had to write, because this is going to sound crazy, but not all of my players are 100% familiar with Baldur's Gate. They're all like, are like fans of it and have at least played some of it, but some of them haven't beaten the game yet, like all the way, or but still kind of know what happens. So I had to write like, biographies for all of the characters just to get people caught up, and honestly, doing Astarion's, like, I mean, it's a little bit of required reading, but, like, all of this stuff, like, reading back through Astarion's backstory is so bloody tragic. Oh, man. That poor man. I can see Mizora intervening in this one-shot. Oh, yeah, Mizora's going to be an NPC, because Will going to Avernus and kind of defying Zariel, to be honest, she's going to interfere. Absolutely, because helping Karlach is defying Zariel. And he's still a warlock, so... It's bad. Although I will say, because I let my players choose subclasses, I gave them ideas on, like, what subclass would be, like, the most thematically appropriate, in my opinion. So Will is actually a Hexblade this time around. But what I've done is I've kind of justified it as, because it's in the game, it actually says during the epilogue that Mizora kind of, even if he's still a warlock, takes a back seat and like doesn't mess with him as much anymore. So I gave him some of like the fiend powers. So I gave him like the extra spells like a fireball and scorching ray and such like that. But they actually are going to be playing a Hexblade because it was just really fun. And I also gave him, like, the ability, like, some other stuff, like, from the equipment as well. So he's got his father's armor, so he's got that. He's got, like, the quick spell gloves, and I even gave him the Helldusk boots as well, and the Infernal Rapier. So he's actually going to be able to summon a Cambion in the campaign. As you can see here, we've got Will's Cambion. Got a little HP bar and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here that I think is going to be really fun for, like, all of the people who have played this game are going to immediately recognize the references, the items, the characters. It's going to be amazing. You could have done Ranger since he does mention he becomes one later. Yes, I gave the player the option to choose Warlock or Ranger, and he chose Warlock, so that's why. But honestly, I could have made Ranger work too. The options I gave for Ranger were either Horizon Walker or Monster Slayer, because I felt like those kind of worked. Which Hexblade was in BG3. I guarantee, frame 1, there will be a not the Wizards of the Coast version Hexblade are made immediately when the official mod tools come out. Oh no. Dog, no bark, please. The corpse pile near Yurga can be spoken to? Yes, I do know that one. Yeah, that's a good point, Mr. PK, actually, yeah. Yeah, so the entrance to the volcano. So I might have to pull some volcano maps off of online. So maybe I can look into... Tell you what, let's actually make the Mizora NPC. Because she's gonna show up. Let's be real. She's gonna show up. I'm not gonna hide that from you guys. It just makes sense. In fact, I should make Withers as well. I need to make Withers. And I need to make... in fact, I'll make Withers first, because he's going to be important. Very, very important. But yeah, I'm doing all my proper research on the lore and such as well for this. So you guys... So like, there's stuff to do there, which I think you guys will appreciate. I'm going to make a Withers token. You won't be able to see for a sec, but... There's token... I need Withers. Withers. Why? Oh, why am I getting pictures of horses? No, I want Withers. I want my Skelly boy. There we go. Let's grab this picture of Withers. That will work. I'm just going to put it there. Let's go to the token grabber. 1 second. Withers, let's go. Yeah. Are you using plutonium? Yes, I am using plutonium, Kirk. Yep. I took your list that you sent me, installed everything on it, plus some of my own additions, and yeah, I am properly using plutonium. I'm just getting a quick token ready for Withers. But yes, I am using plutonium. 100%. A very helpful addition. That I will say. Download token, PNG. There's going to be this token. And there you go. I've got a token for Withers. Use file. Final sheets. Withers token. Boom! There he is! There's our boy. But yes, I am using plutonium. Yeah, so there's no moon. Yeah, there's no moon in Avernus, probably not. Yeah, so yeah, no, plutonium is great. I was showing it off earlier. Yeah, I've got plutonium. It's all here. There's just some specific stuff that I like to make myself. So what you could do is you create a searchable compendium that just has all the monsters in the game ready for you to grab whenever you need. Damn, yeah, that would actually be pretty good for if the random encounters happen. Do you know if Raphael may show up during the charity donation to mess with the players? Raph is dead. They killed him in this one. It's someone else. And I don't know if you guys will be able to guess it. Because, again, this is as much as this is, you know, as lore accurate to the Forgotten Realms as possible, I may have snuck in some of my own personal homebrew changes to the base lore, so there might be a certain someone who's maybe not quite so popular anymore, but is still hanging around, that might just get some entertainment from messing with people. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. I don't know if they'll actually appear to interact with the players, but I will be giving a little teaser, because it may be a plot hook for a future sequel. Don't know yet. Right. So Withers is going to have 20 int, 20 wisdom, 18 charisma. I'm just going to make him, like, totally friggin' busted. Because if they just try to attack him, he'll just be like, no. Guys, hear me out. It's going to be Gortash. No, 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 no. Trying to kill the Thorns. Dice is screwing boss over. Well, the thing is, like he broke a mirror or something. Well, I'll give you guys a hint. It's somebody that Withers would have a relationship with, not a just like, or not like not that kind of relationship, but like somebody Withers knows. Let's just say, I'm pretty sure some people will figure it out from that alone. I could technically make him a lich, couldn't I? Maybe I can make him a lich, like lich powers, just as like a base. Because they're not going to fight him. But they might... Is it Demi-Lich? Let's just grab Lich. As just as like a... Withers 2. Yeah, that's fine. I could just put the token back. That is fine. This is just like to just give him some NPC stats. Yeah, look. This is just kind of like to give him like a basic idea of like, you know what... Damage immunities, poison, piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, cold, lightning, necrotic. Yeah, so he just has like a bunch of cool stuff now. He's got some spells, like Mage Hand, Prestidigitation. To be honest, I should have just made him freaking Vecna or something. The god that appears at the epilogue? Maybe somebody like that. I'm gonna give him much higher, like, wisdom, though. I feel like Withers would have at least a 20 in wisdom as well. Yeah, that's just to give him, like, a baseline. Millie? Ooh, it could be. It could be. Not gonna spoil it for you guys. Not gonna spoil it for you guys. But I will say this character will be the source of the wild magic effects, so if that gives you another indication of who it might be. It's you. But yeah. You guys will see. I need to heal him. How do I... Ah, long rest. There you go. There you go. Withers is the big boy. Dirge is sorcerer, yeah. Dirge is a sorcerer. Oh, Mr. PK, have you maybe guessed it? Yeah, detect magic, shield, thunderwave, detect thoughts, invisibility, malfast, arrow. Animate dead, counterspell, spell magic, fireball. Do we have create undead? We should do. I'm gonna add create undead to him because that's him creating the hirelings. Look, I could just look. This is great. I could just go to spells, open importer. Look for create undead. Boom, bam, bosh. It's in. He's got it. No strings attached. Right there. You won't spoil it, don't worry. Now say what you think. I'm actually curious. Say what you think. Say what you think. I'm curious to see what people come up with as potential guesses. Paralyzing touch, melee spell attack. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so that's wizard. That's a wizard withers. And now we can create Mizora as well. Mizora should kind of have like the what is it, like the I guess would she have the Cambion? Or would she be like something slightly higher up? Probably higher up, right? Let me make her a token first, real quick. Let me make her a token first. Oh, she actually has like a proper portrait done up of her. Thank you, game. Hell yeah, that makes this a lot easier. Make Withers' spells not require concentration. Oh, he's just going to be immune to damage. He's just going to be immune to all damage because he is in the game. Mizora's a devil. Yeah. But I think she said... doesn't she say, like, in the game that she's, like, a half-devil? So she's that's technically a Cambion, right? Unless I'm mistaken? I'm pretty sure? Yeah. She already has abilities beyond that of a base Cambion. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think they're going to be fighting her in this game, so to speak. At least I hope not. They're going to try and fight her, aren't they? They're going to try and fight her. As soon as she shows up. There we go. Mizora. Cambion, or if you want to go with more power succubus. Well, I can import the Cambion as a base, and then just boost it. Give it extra stuff. Because that is what I am capable of. If I go to creature, open importer. And we'll go to Cambion. Because I have like, the ability to summon a Infernal Cambion. Well, they're all CR5 anyway, so... Yeah, Cambion. Medium Fiend, semi-throws, multi-attack. Make 2 melee attacks, so use its fire ray. Yeah, and I can just give her, like, a bunch of extra abilities and, like, a bump to her stats and all that, so it's not a massive thing. Hobo, never planned for there not to be chaos. Oh no, I've learned. I've DM'd for 3 years now, or GM'd various groups, various campaigns. I have learned a thing or two. They were... That is true, yeah. That is true. But yeah, I can bump up the stats here, because, yeah, obviously not. I'm going to give her 20 charisma, because that just makes sense, being a warlock patron. I might take the intelligence down to 12, and bump the wisdom up to 16. Not 116, bloody hell. Evil. Very evil. Nah, I'll put it as, Oh, actually, no, she would be a lawful evil, wouldn't she? She's making deals and shit. God, so cool. I love this VTT. I would say, let's see if we can bump this up a bit. I have 18 Constitution as well. I know this seems like I'm just making really busted NPCs, but honestly, I want to make sure that... Yeah, lawful evil? Absolutely. So she has a spear, but we can give her more interesting things than that, because we can go to Plutonium Import and grab some cool items. Zora has stats in-game. I'm going to double check those. Yeah, it's on the... She's level 12. HP is 75. AC is 12. Oh, yeah. Wow, her stats are kind of crap, though. Well, yeah, she has a 20 in charisma, but... Yeah, she basically has the basic Cambion stats, actually. Yeah. She's resistant to basically all the main damage types. So Ariel's protection. When attacked, Mizora will disappear into the hells and return after a minute, but obviously she won't have that here. Magic resistance. Gain advantage on saving throws against spells and other effects. She has meta magic. I didn't realize Mizora had meta magic. She's a sorcerer. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. I was not aware of that fact. She's technically a sorcerer. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do want it to have the basic Cambion abilities, but I am going to add other stuff to her. They gave it to you as reinforcements in the final battle. They didn't want her to be too busted. I see. Yeah, I totally forgot about that, because I've never, ever kept wills packed until the end game. I've actually never seen that. I totally forgot about that. I'm going to give her, yeah, I'm going to give her some spells. Or I can give her a class, actually. I'm going to give her a class. I'm going to give her the sorcerer class. Yeah, it does make sense for her being a sorcerer. Yeah. I'm going to make her a sorcerer. Just so I have some extra stuff to fight with. Oh, but the question is, what subclass, actually? What subclass would she be? It's not really like, there's not really like a devil sorcerer subclass, is there? I mean, I might just give her draconic bloodline and just make it fire-based and just reflavor it to be like demon fire. Shadow is the closest. Oh, maybe Shadow, actually. Shadow does make sense. Aberrant Mind, because she got captured. I actually did give my players the option for who picked Dirge, the option to play an Aberrant Mind, to say that because Dirge was like so in tune with like the stuff that was going on with the Absolute and the Mind Flayer tadpole, they've actually learned to manipulate psychic stuff on their own. I thought that could have been cool, but they went with Storm. So I was like, you know what, that works too. I can make Storm cool. Shadow and give her a Hellhound. Yes. You know what, we're going to go Shadow. That makes sense. Yeah, I agree with that, Kirk, actually, but the thing is in my first playthrough, I actually already knew where Ravengard was when Mizora showed up to make the deal, so I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna go get him. I will make her level 12. Actually, I'm gonna make her level 14, actually. She's slightly higher level than the party. I'm making a Mizora boss fight, basically. That may or may not even happen. That's kind of fun. Right, what are the actual meta magics that she has in the game? Distant, extended, heightened, quickened, twinned. Okay, so all the good ones, basically. Yeah, I guess that would make sense for her. Yeah, you have got a good point. We had twinned, quickened. Yeah, we'll go quickened first. Quickened, heightened, extended, distant, twinned. Yeah, we get twinned next. There you go. I can grab more as well. I can just give them to her. Classes and subclass features. Meta magic. Specifically. Oh no, it might not be in this one. It might be in other options and features. Yeah, it'll be in here. Twin spell. There you go. Give her that as well. She's got access to that. Mizora Twins Fireball. Yeah, exactly. And watch, I can go here, and look, it'll even pull up the Sorcerer, Shadow Sorcerer play list for me, so I don't have to, like, sort it all myself. You can picture her having a staff, the one where the game calls Hyrule Warriors. There's a witch called... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Let's have a look. Well, we obviously want the fire kind of evocation spells. We'll grab the Burning Hands... Control Flames. Should we definitely have something like Cloud of Daggers for sure. Delayed Blast Fireball. Definitely some like Illusion and Enchantment spells as well. Firebolt, Fire Shield, Firestorm. Oh, she would totally have Flame Blade. She would totally have Flame Blade, actually. That would be cool. Flaming Sphere. I didn't click Fireball. I meant to click Fireball. Hold monster and hold person. Absolutely. Hypnotic Pattern. Yep. Plane Shift or Teleport. Yeah. Freaking hell, I'll give her both. I don't care. If they choose to fight this person, they are in for a bad time. Yo, hey, White Snake. Glad to have you here. Yo to you. Fucking Meteor Swarm. Else my neat Meteors. Mirror Image. I'll give it Minor Illusion as well. Yeah, all the manipulation spells. Yeah. I'm just kind of throwing shit on at the moment. Shocking Grasp. I missed. I think no. There's Teleport. Teleport. Wall of Fire. Absolutely. Resora dies and Will turns into a Lamia. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, this could have a very bad end for some people if they don't realize what they're doing. Alright, techniques. Lane shift, I think that's right. No joke, she would have friends. I think that's a good enough stuff. I think Disguise Self she would also have because of her human form that she disguises herself as. Right, Bonfire, we'll have that. Yeah, kind of like a Pyromancer Sorcerer, but she's got like the Shadow Sorcerer abilities as well. Then there's like, let me actually filter by Illusion and Enchantment just to make sure. Illusion, Enchantment. There we go. Charm Monster, Charm Person. Dominate Monster, Dominate Person. Mass Suggestion. Yeah. Enough of that was Mischief. I mean, that's way too much. She's never going to use any of that. But I think it just goes to show like how powerful she actually is. It's just like a... It's literally just look at the spell sheet and like, don't fuck with her. Basically it. I don't know why the graphics glitched out there, but yeah. I would say that's all... Oh, I gave her 9th level and 8th level spells. She probably shouldn't have more than like 7th level. I'll probably take them off, actually. Yeah, I was just throwing them on there. Yeah, I'd say 7th level will be the highest she would have. And we'll long rest, give her all that stuff. Yeah. That is a boss you should not be fighting. Alter Self is better than Disguise Self. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about Alter Self. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not going to come up. It's not going to come up. This is just a, like, for fun. This is just a what if they made a big mistake type thing. I think she still has her Cambion features, correct? Yeah, Fire Ray. Yeah, she has all her meta magic. Fiendish Blessing. The AC of Mizora includes its charisma bonus. Oh my god, what's her AC? Wait, let me check. 19. That's not bad. Unless I need to manually pop that in. Counterspell or no? Nah, I'll leave Counterspell out of it because I know that's not always fun for players. Hound of Il... Oh yeah, she gets the Hound of Il moment anyway, so that's her Hellhound. Yeah, there you go. Cool. That is another NPC ready to go. So we've got Mizora and Withers. Ooh, I'm going to need to make Flow as well. I don't think there's actually an image of her that exists. Oh, I mean, uses the Direwolf stats. Okay. Yeah, there's only like a Forgotten Realms wiki page on Florenta. There's not really too much there, unfortunately. So I'll need to find a good image later for her token. But I'll make the NPC anyway, because this is an NPC that the characters are actually going to fight, so... is plan for everything, yeah. Pretty sure that's how you spell it. Yes, it is. I actually got it right the first time. It's going to be a non-player character in the NPC folder. I'll get an image for her later. I'm just going to double check the wiki page here. Florenta the Garrotta, or simply Flo, was a servant of Zariel and an old friend of Karlach Cliffgate during her time in the Nine Hells. When Karlach Cliffgate was forced into servitude, she found a friend in Florenta. When Karlach escaped the Hells, brought a spell damage ship, Florenta sent sulfur-reeking notes to Toril. One such note found that Karlach talked about Frog and his imp who got stuck in a battle barrel. Right. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy here. It doesn't even say technically... I mean, I guess Florenta would also be a Cambion, if I'm not mistaken? Weapon piano wire. Yeah, if the party gets a TPK, Withers brings them back and basically smack talks them. Yeah, I should totally do that. That would be amazing. I don't think the party will TPK, though. It's not like, they're pretty beefy. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty beefy. Like, for example, Minthara, if I'll pull her up because I haven't shown her off yet. She's got 22 AC. And resistance to necrotic and basic flat damage reduction, 112 HP. Like, there's not. Oh, this is a fun one. Let me show you guys this one. The Bloodthirsty Crimson Mischief. I even included like little lore. Oh, can I actually keep that up, please? Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Hold up. Yeah, Bloodthirsty Crimson Mischief. Oh, it doesn't show up. How do I read the document? I mean, just in case. Yeah. Oh, I can give her the Garrote ability from, like, the... But basically, yeah. So the Lord of Murder was... Yeah, basically, I kind of combined... You can see the image. There's, like, a... It's, like, kind of like a twin blade. I combined Orin's two weapons to make a new one. It's technically not as powerful as the in-game version, but it's, like, there. And basically, because it's longer, I made it a long sword instead of a short sword. So it's got a D8 of base damage. Oh no. I mean, I probably won't. I'll be honest, whenever I DM... Does Minthara have soul branding? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Yep, but I've called it soul bolstering. Minthara has taken the power of the Absolute forced upon her and made it her own. It works the exact same as soul branding does, but I wanted to kind of change the name to, like, kind of represent her, like, her journey and her character growth. But yes, she does have soul branding. I put it in there. It's just called soul bolstering now. Yeah, there is a shield. If I go to the inventory, yeah. So we've got the Bloodthirsty Crimson Mischief. We've got the Reaper's Embrace, which I buffed slightly. I buffed it slightly. Just because it needed a bit of a buff for tabletop stuff. Like, I gave it 1 more AC because I hate odd numbers. I also gave her the Sentinel Shield because Minthara is running Sentinel. I also gave all the characters an additional fighting style as well. So they get 1 fighting style if they didn't have one already, and 2 if they did. So she's got blind fighting because she has darkness as a drow and protection. And the player wanted the Sentinel feat, so she got Sentinel. And as such, I gave her the Ring of Reacting, which just gives an additional reaction per turn. Just fun stuff. Which is why I also gave her the Sentinel Shield, which is going to give her a bonus to initiative rolls and perception check advantage. 2 fighting styles, not broken at all. What's not the broken? Not broken. It's just protection and blind fighting. It's not like great weapon master shenanigans. Ring of Reacting. So this is a custom item. It just gives an additional reaction. Welcome to Paladin Lockdown Town. Yeah, I know, but it's just meant to be a fun power fantasy for my players. I don't mind if it's busted, because that's fun. I want them to absolutely destroy my encounters unless they piss off the exact wrong person. You know what I mean? It's just a power fantasy for the sake of narrative. Oh yeah, I think it's dope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, though, it's a lot for people to, like, read through and have a look at. They're going to have to do some serious studying of their character sheets, but, like, there's going to be some fun stuff. What a DM. I don't know, I just like the idea of it being a fun time. Like, for example, if I go to... Where is... Who else did I have a go? Yeah, Gale. Gale has a lot of good stuff on him. He's got the Hat of the Sharp Caster, the Robe of the Weave, Cloak of Displacement. He's even got his Ring of Evasion, although I did nerf it to a short rest. And then obviously the Staff of Spell Power, which I updated to Mistress Staff of Spell Power. Because Dirge has... Oh, I've gone back to Gale. Whoops. Dirge has the Marker Heshkir. Which I made it so it... I kind of had to bootleg Koreska's Favor by just having a few at-will spells. Then I just tell the player that they can only be used with the staff. But, like, yeah, you get a couple of extra spells. And I changed the Cone of Cold to Wall of Ice, because I thought it was slightly more interesting. Oh, yeah, Spoon of Destiny, because it's a joke item, because they made Dirge a chef. Basically, it's just a fun meme item that might come up during play. Use your charisma modifier for the attack and damage rolls of this weapon. This weapon deals 1d4 fire damage and 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I TPK'd a party for their own naivety once. Hi, Prophetic. For following bad orders by nefarious NPCs. They were so blatant that thought it has to be a reverse logic thing. That's so funny. Spoon, yeah. The Spoon of Destiny. And I even put a little reference to the movie Ratatouille. Anyone can cook. It's just a fun one. Yeah, and they've got cook's utensils as well. I also gave them the potent robe, which I actually adjusted all the cantrips to actually take the potent robe into account. I added the ability modifier to their damage. So that'll automatically be calculated. And also the Spell Might gloves exist. But I limited them to 2 short rest charges because I didn't want it to be too busted. Yeah, no, there's a lot of fun stuff here. Boop, boop. Need to make sure it's actually equipped, though. But you know it's going to be funny when they're up against, like, the final boss or something, and they just whip out the Spoon of Destiny and just bonk him on the head. What else do the characters have that I've not showed off yet? I mean, I think I showed all of them off at some point or another. Yeah. That could be cool, Phantom. What I might do is I might put that on the random encounter table that the donation incentives can come from. I might put that on there, because I still have to decide exactly what I want for that. Shadowheart shot, yeah. To be honest, I need to give Shadowheart another thing, because the other characters have a lot of stuff. Shadowheart, aside from, like, her clerical abilities... I mean, she's got the Adamantine Scale Mail, which was just kind of a default armor that I like for her. Selena Spear of Night is going to be pretty strong. Her main stuff is the fact that she's a Twilight Cleric. She's a Twilight Cleric in this one. She is going to be very, very busted. Yeah, she's Twilight. She also has Polar Master and Blind Fighting as well. Yeah. All these spells. Yeah, so yeah, I got to deal with Hexblade and Twilight Cleric shenanigans. Or the temp HP for forever. If my players actually know how to play the characters, yes. Yeah, so we were doing this. That's what we were doing. So I'm going to give Florenta... That is so much more fitting. Give her Vaconia Shield. I was tempted to. I might do, actually. I might do that. That would actually make sense. Do you want me to make... I'll show you guys how I make them. Hold up. I'll show you guys how I make them. I'll show you how I make the items. Let me go to Shadowheart again. Let's go to Plutonium Import, and I'm just going to go to Items, and I'm going to grab a +3 shield, just as a base, because I'll do all the other stuff myself. Yeah, we're just going to get a +3 shield and import it. So we have the basic skeleton to work off of, right? We have a +3 shield. Because it will be a +3 shield, which will give her 21 AC, which feels a bit strong, but who gives a fuck? I'm gonna edit it, and I'll pull up the page for Vaconia's Walking Fortress. You guys won't be able to see that though. Yeah, we're going to give it Viconia shield. I will probably have to change some of the stuff about it, though, because it's got some interesting abilities. Yeah, but and what I can do is I can grab the image off of the wiki. I'm going to put it in Shadow Hearts folder. And then use the data, choose file, Shadow Hearts, Avernus Walking Fortress, select file, and then boom. It's got the actual shield. And what I like to do as well is I like to put the flavor text in there too, because that's always fun. I like to put the flavor text in. What I'll do is I'll get to the description. I usually remove that stuff. Boop. Walking Fortress is a defensive technique reliant on a shield of this caliber. It involves upsetting your opponent who just wants to land a single blow. Yeah. That's the plan. I want them to be overpowered. This is a power fantasy. But the thing is, it's like, there's a difference between just making them overpowered and then making them have things that are going to make actually playing the session a bit tricky. Because the thing is Viconia's Walking Fortress has Reflective Shell, which reflects spells back to their point of origin. And in Foundry, that's going to be a bit tricky to set up. That's all. That's all. I'm gonna... But also, the Viconia's Walking Fortress comes with advantage on all saving throws against spells, and spell attack rolls have disadvantage against you. It's freaking insane. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's impossible for the automations to handle that something. It would just have to be handled by you on the fly. And yeah, again, in a one-shot setting, I want to make sure that things flow nicely. What I can do is I can still give this its Warding Bond ability, just to have Warding Bond once per long rest. I can still give it that. That's not hard. Because what I do is I make it just an at-will spell. I mean, I know it's already here, like, on the... in, like, the prepared spells, but I can make a second copy. Oh, my mouse was acting a bit funny then. I go to customize. I could go to at will. So it gets put into a completely different category. Then it's here. And then I can edit it. It looks complicated as hell. It is a little bit, but... And then I can make it a limited uses, once per long rest. 1 use per long rest. And then, yeah, you will see now that, if I can actually close the window. Yep, it now is Warding Bond, once per rest, and it shouldn't take a spell slot either. Yeah, it shouldn't do. Activation cost is an action, and it keeps all the basic stuff from Warding Bond. So yeah. Perfect. Now we have Warding Bond from the shield. So what build is Karlach? Karlach is, well, to be honest, the player knows their character. They went for Berserker Barbarian. So we've got Frenzy, and we've got, you know, all the stuff like Intimidating Presence, Instinctive Pounce, you know, all the stuff, like, yeah. They're a Berserker Barbarian. When is the one-shot? Hi, Ricarius. It's going to be on the 17th of August, so in just over 2 weeks' time. Thought shield feature, except for a spell rather than specifically psychic damage. Sorry, what do you mean, Kirk? I even gave, yeah, if you actually look down here, I forgot, I actually gave Karlach the Infernal Fury feature. So if they find soul coins, they'll actually be able to use it. Oh, I see, sorry. I didn't see that. If you want to have something like Reflective Shield, you can say you gave her resistance to the spell's damage and deal the same amount to the caster. Basically, the Great Old One Warlock's Thought Shield. Oh, sorry, yeah, my apologies. I didn't see you're above one. Thank you, Kirk. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I might, yeah, and I'll make it like a, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. That is actually a really good idea. See, this is why I like having a very experienced DM helping me out, giving me ideas. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I will call it. What I'll do is I'm going to make it a reaction. Who will play in it? It's going to be a group of my friends, including my friend Red, who has been on the channel before, because she is holding a charity event stream in support of Fibromyalgia UK, which I am being a part of. And it's going to be hosted on her channel, but I'll make sure everyone on this channel knows when it's going to happen. And there will be donation incentives for donating a small amount of money. You can influence the campaign with random effects caused by a certain NPC, but I'm not sure people have guessed who it could possibly be. As a reaction, you can gain resist to damage spell. After taking the damage, you can inflict the same amount of damage back on the caster. Yeah, and then if there's any, like... And then I'll put it as a... Recharge short rest. Perfect. I think that makes it a pretty damn good item still, while not being too mechanically bogged down for the campaign. Or the one-shot I keep saying. It's not going to be a campaign, probably. Oh, dude. Players are going to be freaking losing their minds, I think, when they kind of see the character sheets in full. Arabella? Maybe. Maybe. Not going to say yes or no to that one. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just checking some stuff. Yeah, no, that's going to be a fun thing, yeah. Can you link Red's page in chat? Oh, yeah, of course, of course. 1 second. I wonder if she's live right now, actually. I think she said she might stream today. No, she's not, but I'll link her page in chat for you. In fact, I'll put it maybe in the description of the stream as well. 1 second, all. Oh, no, I don't want to hear an advertisement, thank you. Yeah, I'll post it in chat for you all. So yeah, this is Yeah, there is the link. I'll pin it as well. Next time I stream, I'll put it in the description as well. But yeah, there you go. You guys might be able to see the pinned message in the actual chat box. I'll edit that on... I just realized that on-stream chat box does not look very good. If I move that there, that's probably better. There you go. It'll be the end of your summer break, and then you will go back to studying. Ah, shame. I just realized as well that you can see the scroll bar on the chat, which you're not supposed to be able to. I have all my chat settings gone kaput. It's annoying. In fact, it's actually supposed to look like that. There you go. That looks a bit nicer. Yeah, so the session will be hosted on that channel, but if you can't catch it live, I will be uploading the VOD to this channel, so you guys can watch it later. So yeah, but no, it's going to be a super fun time. Anyways, I got distracted so many times. Back to you, Florenta, because I need you. And I will need to pull in some various enemies as well. Just various... Yeah, if you guys have any ideas for good, like, kind of, like, good encounters for level 12 based on Avernus, let me know. I would appreciate it. I mean, I'll do my own research, but I'll give her the... I don't want to just do Cambion again, though. Devil, Chain Devil? It's a CR 8. Because I think CR basically equates to like the level your players should be, right? When they're fighting these things. Damn, I could set him up against a Pit Fiend. That could be interesting. Bloody Zariel herself. God, could you imagine if I put them up against Zariel? CR is stupid, never trust it. Fair enough, Top. Fair enough. Looking at you, Shadows. Chain Devil might be interesting. What exactly are you? What is a Chain Devil? Extra 16 armor class, 85 hit points. Resistance to cold, bludgeoning, piercing, clashing from non-magical attacks. Damage immunity to fire and poison. Okay, I was told... Perhaps I'm wrong about CR. Look out for the higher level encounter in Wizard's Descent into Avernus module. Oh, okay, maybe a Rakasha? Yeah, maybe. I'm just kind of having a look at this one. Melee weapon attacks, +8 to hit, animated chains. Yeah, because I could reflavor the chains as like the wires for like the garroting. This actually works. Because they are actually going to be fighting this one. They're going to be fighting Flo, and you'll see why in the actual campaign. And she'll be flanked by like a couple of lower level kind of... whatchamacallits. Oh, is it a chitin? Not intentionally. I don't know. Double side magic resistance chain, multi-attack, animated chains, unnerving mask. Then I want to change it to like a kind of female demon type. You know what I could actually do for this NPC's token? I could just make a character in BG3 and use that. That could actually work. Enemies are cool, might be tough. Level 13 is the max level in that module? Right. Yeah, because there's also Chains of Asmodeus, which I was looking at for potential encounter ideas. Yeah, you know, I could actually just use BG3 to make the NPCs, and then it actually has a consistent art style, at least for those guys. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Maybe I'll do that. This is just like a placeholder image that it's pulled from the wiki. Yeah. But this is just meant to be like a low-level, like, kind of just, like, introductory encounter to the combat mechanics anyway. I don't... Like, they will destroy this, like, particular encounter instantly, but that's the point. You'll see why when we actually get to it. But I'll make a new folder for, like, enemies. Pit Fiend could make for a cool encounter. If it's overkill, maybe you can nerf it a little somehow. Yeah, I'm almost thinking like a Pit Fiend could be like kind of the final encounter, maybe. Like, just like... But the thing is like, the idea is that the players might have to like run away from some things as well. And again, I'm going to be including all sorts on like the random encounter table, so you never know. Could be all sorts. Why have I got... There it is. Wonder why that wasn't coming up before. Right, enemies. Import to the... Right, open importer. Here we go. Yeah, we just need all sorts of, like... So, yeah, if you guys want to give me some, like... Avernus enemies... Already got the Chain Devil in there. Fire, Hellion... Horned Devil. This all seems like it's... sort of right. But in John from accounting. I could. Yeah, I don't want to put in like too many crazy things. Yeah, the Pit Fiends. 19 natural armor. Bloody hell, yeah, that might be a bit much for them. This would be something they'd have to, like, run away from, not really fight. He works for Zariel as an accountant. Yeah, but it can't be random. Like, what is a Fae doing in the Nine Hells? Oh, it's not a Fae. It's not a Fae that's responsible for it. Not even close. These are like high level shit. Oh yeah, they'd be able to take out these guys pretty easy. Rosario's accountant, John. Maybe. I'm just gonna grab like a bunch of little dudes as well. The random encounters can't be random? Why not? Why not? Why can't they be? What's stopping me? I'm the DM. No, you'll see. So basically, like I said, there's going to be donation incentives to basically, like, trigger wild effects, and random encounters are kind of like a higher tier. Yeah, these guys are, like, named. I actually want to make a character who's just a devil's secretary or something. This is what you could do, boss, for that. You could make it, like basically like an accountant for, like, or like a secretary for like a warlock who's like got a ton, or not a warlock, sorry, like a patron who's got like a ton of different warlocks under that, and this poor accountant is having to manage all the contracts and the paperwork and such. That could be so funny. Americans, Lingers, they all make sense to grab. White Abyssal. They're basically just all the kind of... Yeah, we're just going to import them to enemies. Can we have a bored, overworked devil that fights the party semi-lazy? Am I going to need to do, like, John from accounting? Like, is that going to have to be an NPC? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'll leave him over there for now. It's like Larry, but in the Lucifer level in Helltaker. Oh, that's up to you, boss, if you want to do that. Rick the door technician? Yeah, something along those lines. Just something a bit fun, you know? What are we on for time? 3:30. I'll probably stream for a little bit longer. Because I'm quite enjoying this, getting some ideas. Yeah. I could definitely continue doing this as a live stream, but I'm thinking I might stream Pathfinder again next week. As well. Also, by the end of next week, we'll have to do another deity build stream. In fact, oh, is next Saturday going to be... No, because next Saturday I'll have D&D, so I won't be able to do a stream. At some point next week, we'll have to do another deity build stream, and I think it's going to be the Dead 3, isn't it? Is it going to be the Dead 3 stream? I don't know if I want 2, like, event weeks back-to-back, though. Because that's what I was going to do for that. Maybe I'll leave it a week and just do some regular builds for a week. Maybe. We'll see. The last deity stream? Maybe. Next Saturday we have to finish. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, boss. It's okay, though. It's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it, as always. Right. This is going to be... Yeah. I think I got some... I've definitely got a good basis to work off now. I'm going to need to pull some more interior, like, volcano cave maps off the internet for like, the inside, as they kind of... like, because this is going to be, like, the big dungeon crawl. And when they get to the top, I will show this off. Oh, no, this is for the actors page. I don't want to be in the actors. I want to be in the scenes page. I'm going to make chapter 4. I'm just dividing them into chapters because it's easier for my puny brain. Chapter 4. And a new scene. And I actually have a special map for this one. People who have played Avernus will know this map. Maybe this character that might be a part of the campaign as well. Just saying. It's a little bit different because normally Bell's Forge is a really small place. And I wanted it to be a bit bigger with a bit of a crawl to it. So I found this map that was very kindly made by someone. Their watermark is down here. Yeah. Pogs props, yeah. He made this map for this. So if I can set this up properly, it's going to look freaking sick. Yeah, set this up, and the players will have the little dungeon crawl to get to at the end of the volcano. Which, they'll come in through here, and it'll be freaking sweet. It's based on stuff from A Descent into Avernus, because obviously they're going to Avernus, and it's basically high-level Descent into Avernus, yeah, with a few homebrew changes, additions, and mix-ups here. I'm not following the actual campaign module, I'm just pulling resources from it, because obviously they're going to, like, the same places. And this is going to be, like, the big thing, is Bell's Forge, because this, I believe, is the forge that is alluded to in BG3. Yeah, so this is high-level Descent into Avernus, kind of. Heart of Avernus. What I'm calling it. Trust me, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be kind of like the final area type deal. Might start putting in the walls now, actually. You're playing? Whoops. You might not encounter this place. I think this is like an optional location, so don't worry about it. And this isn't even the actual map for it either, so it'll probably be different. Well, I'm borrowing resources from Descent into Avernus, but I'm not actually following the module, so there won't be any spoilers for Descent into Avernus here. There shouldn't be, so don't worry about it, Dex. You're fine. You're good. You're good. Yeah. No. You are fine. You are absolutely fine. Do not worry. Is this a basic wall drawing? Yes, it is. I'm gonna do this. Oh, come on, computer. Why is it not? Oh, okay, it's been weird. Why? What? Why are we doing this? My thing's bugging out. I don't know why. No, I don't want that. Wait, do I want... Is this going to be like a more open area, though? I guess it would be, actually. Yeah, this would be more open, I think. Unless these... Would these be walls? Or would they just see the lava? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Do I want this to be slightly more open? No, because these are definitely walls, because they've got the, because these are like prison cells, yeah. So no, these are walls. These are walls. You don't... I might have, like, open areas like this one where you can see the lava, but not, like, on the exterior. No, because this is meant to be inside the volcano. This is just on the other side of the walls. Yeah, it's fine. It is fine. I can't possibly be messing this up that bad, can I? Ah, come on. Really not enjoying me messing with it today. Yeah, then if I grab a test dummy, just to kind of see what we're looking at here. Yeah, because I need to set the light sources as well. I actually want to make this like a proper... Like, it's dark, but there's like actual lighting. I'm going to do a light source here that is going to spread out across the kind of room. And then big light source from the lava here. That kind of... Because this I'll have visible. I think that's actually kind of cool. And then I want it to be... Honestly, this place looks good. Yeah, I think it does. I think the person who made this map did an excellent job. There's a way to use light to make it look like the lava is like rippling. Oh, how? How do you do that? I would actually really like to know. Oh, wait, the players are freaking huge on this map. Why? Why are they so big? What have I messed up here? Alright, see you later, boss. Thanks for stopping by. Create a light source? Okay, hold up. I've got a light source here. I'll figure out the map size in a minute. Right, I've got a light source. What do I do? You could just have a changing the grid size on the scene settings. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that very quickly. Grid size pixels. So what? Maybe I'll do 50. Wait, did it just redo all my walls? Oh wow, they actually rescaled them and placed them properly. That's sick. That's Monk's changes. Nice. Bit of That's more the size I was expecting. Yeah. That's more the size I was expecting. Perfect. Go back to light sources. Hi, Adrian. This may have been asked already. I'm so sorry in advance if it was, but is Arabella a wild magic barbarian? I don't know. Animations tab on the right. Animations tab, where? Sorry, do I have an animation? I apologize, I'm not seeing it. Oh, light animation type. Yeah. Wait a second, Oran's weapon is a twin blade, so it's 2 weapons in 1. Yeah, I made it like a homebrew thing that like Minthara basically got someone to forge the 2 weapons together. Alright, so I've got the animation type. Would it be rolling mass, maybe? We'll make it a bit mysterious. Mysterious emanation. Right, and then if I make it a bit wider, and what I could do is maybe make an invisible wall, maybe? Let's see how that looks from the PC's perspective. Not really seeing it. It's weird. I had this issue earlier where I had like flickering light, but the light didn't really flicker. Maybe I have to make it like, maybe it's the opposite way. No. Yeah, you have to show me at some point. What I might do is I might make yeah, stepping on the ice is Karlach. Oh no. What I want is, I want the light to stop, but I want the, maybe I don't want the light to stop actually, because that actually is how physics works. You haven't missed much, Eclipse. I'm just working on this map now. Might redo the light source that's here. Yeah, I can't seem to see... Because this is meant to be flickering as well. And I'm not seeing that for some reason. And I'm having a bit of trouble with the lighting in this engine, actually. It looks hot, yeah. Got some lava. Let me try... Yeah, you can see where the light's being going to be blocked off there, so I'll have to fix that in a minute. And then should be a light animation. It's ghostly light. Set the color to something more red than the lava. Crank the color intensity to max. That should do it for you. Oh, okay, cool. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. It's ghostly light. Okay, ghostly light. And then crank the color intensity to max. So that would be saturation. Ah, I see. Oh my god, that looks cool. Oh, that looks so sick. Look at that. Don't want it to be too luminescent, but damn, that looks so cool. That's how you created the purple flames? Ah, I see. You could do, like, color burn, maybe? Dude, the only problem is it's, like, kind of on the ground, but honestly, I could just see that being, like, smoke. Or, like, just kind of the heat waves. That's so cool. Look at that. Oh, man, I could do so much cool stuff now, but I know how that works. Holy. So that's probably why this one wasn't working. Maybe I need to do, like, something like this for that, maybe? Yeah, this kind of just makes everything red. And, like, you can kind of see it flickering now as well, kind of on the bottom. Turn down volume and I'll stay on the last tab if you want to make it more ominous. Okay, I shall. Oh, yeah, I see. That's like, that kind of makes it like a black smoky effect, right? Kind of like, what about like kind of that? Yeah, because it makes it brighter, and maybe I could turn down the contrast a bit. No, turn up the contrast a bit. Oh no, maybe not. Let's put that back where it was. Maybe like shadow. Ooh. Like the kind of shadows on like the... Yeah, I like that actually. That doesn't seem to change much. Yeah, no, that looks cool as hell. You can see the light that this is providing where it gets a bit... I mean, if I jump into the character control... Cool, that is much better. There you go here, and it's like dark vision because I haven't set up the thingy yet. But holy crap, once that's done, that's gonna look amazing. Thank you so much. Move these in a bit because they're kind of in the lava. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, so it's based on, like, so if you want to have more smaller rippling effects. I see, okay. I get you, yeah. But this is good enough for me, just, like, as a simple setup. Oh, man, that's cool. Dude, this is gonna be sick. Oh, look, I could do the same thing, like, over here. Can I copy that one, actually? We'll see. Copy data frame of the lights. V. Yeah, no, look, if I make that one, like, a bit smaller. I'll make it a bit smaller, yeah. Like, 20. A bit bigger. 5, and then... Not 230. Yeah, like 35. And then, yeah, once the kind of wall... Actually, no, I can make it like big enough to cover this kind of like extra bit down here. Yeah. And then it's like kind of dark from then on. You kind of get like that, like you can see the heat. That's so cool. Damn, nice. Okay. And then again, when the players jump in, I can't see that far yet, but fly over here. And just to see, because this is like the usual kind of vision. Yeah, look, then you come up here. And it's all freaking bright and hot and spooky. And then, yeah, set up doors and such. Simple lighting. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. Okay. Definitely got a good idea of what I want to do with this now, for sure. Set up the walls, mainly adjust some settings, and we'll be good to go. No, I don't want that. I want to extend this one. Oh, why have I got this in front of me? Oh, go away. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a menu. Interesting. And then, yeah, we'll continue to draw this stuff. I don't know why it's not doing the thing properly. A bit weird. Why is it not? That's being a pain. Being a pain. Yeah, so yeah, basic map design, get the rest of that finished. Get the NPCs and enemies ready. Yeah, I can make some decent encounters here, I think, and get all this done. Oh, man, this is going to be sick. Right. 4 o'clock. Might end the stream now. Continue working on this a little bit more on my own time. Just because then I won't spoil too much more. I spoiled quite a bit. But yeah, thank you for kind of sticking with me for like my setup and helping out where you did, especially you, Kirk. Thank you so much. You guys were a huge support for this, and again, I hope to see you when the actual session goes live. But yeah, I think I'll call it here just because I got some other stuff I got to do today, and then I can continue working on this one. Yeah, feel free to. I'll kind of keep updates live on the Discord. I'll kind of try and post updates on what's going on here and there. Might do, like I said, I'm going to try and stream a little bit more next week. Some more Pathfinder, maybe another deity build stream if we've got the time. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, thank you all for coming in. It was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the campaign when it comes out. Sorry, some of it, a lot of this stream was a little bit of like me being quiet, trying to figure stuff out, but I think it was a fun time. But yeah, no, thank you guys all for coming down. Super fun time. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.